video. Oh boy. I think we're live, Matt.
Oh, we're very live.
Oh, we are
Hold on, I
so
gotta get.
live. Look at
Except for
that.
I need to see myself though. Hold
You just see
on.
yourself. Can you see yourself now?
Good. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, excellent. I got some fun
Sweet. We have
tags.
Dornum. Dornum, is that you, Kimball? Ah, rock and roll. I'm so glad you're in here, man. Good to see you.
I love that.
Well, let's hang out.
Yep.
Give people a chance to show up, and then we'll blast
I think that
on
sounds great.
recording some Calebrena.
No, this is gonna be so much fun.
It was such a good move to get some music going on my end.
Does it feel good? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I have the music.
Okay.
I have it very toned down in the background, so anybody in chat, let me know if it is annoying or you don't like it.
Yeah, important.
But yeah, otherwise we'll just run with the music. We thought, man, I thought it would be fun.
I think having a little music is nice when you're playing a card game. That's just my thought.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's look at Calebrena. Let's do a little bit of an overview. We're at 7 o'clock, so this is the second of the streams we're running this week. Logan and I have been chatting about just doing some more streams in general, just to record gameplay and have fun. Largely, it's a good reason for us to play more because we need to play more.
Yep. Yeah,
So
and try
much
new
fun.
things too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've played a jillion times over the last few years, but more excuses to play. I'll take every single one. So we're looking at Calebrena today, and Calebrena is the third of the. Sorry, I got to turn down my music just a little bit here. Calebrena is the third of the co-op battles in the Terminal Incursions expansion. And so we talked about it a little bit on Tuesday when we were jamming on paths, but oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Kimball. We're just playing starters today, actually, which is probably going to be most people's experience with incursions. We'll have to see. But anyway, so the incursions, we have 3 incursions in the expansion. All 3 are really unique co-op experiences that all have their own kind of twists and challenges, and all 3 of them are very, very different to the core kind of PvP 1v1 or free-for-all or 2v2 experiences. So, gosh, a long time ago, right after the campaign, we did a stream of Invader. And Invader is one of the 3 battles, and he's changed quite a bit since then. The core mechanic is kind of the same and the theme, but he's been really balanced and had new content and all kinds of cool stuff applied. Paths we did on Tuesday, and if you didn't see that stream but you'd like to see how the Paths of Terminus play, feel free to boot that up. We played 2 games. And we squeaked out a victory in each, which was amazing.
Yeah.
I did not think that would happen.
I know. That last game was amazing. And a quick note on that.
Gnarly.
So I have the video will stay active on our Twitch channel for the next week, but then I'm going to upload it to our YouTube channel. And if you want to find the link, it's just Octothorpe Games, but it's also in the most recent update on the GameFound page.
Yeah, perfect. Aside from that, Calebrena tonight. So let's take a little look at Calebrena. So Calebrena's lore, her kind of conceit, is that she is this ancient world-building AI that's been around since the dawn of the server. The universe of Singularity kind of takes place in this digital universe where physical reality is this distant memory, and the digital universe itself is so old that there's, myth and legend that's faded into and past history. So Calebrena is an AI that originally put together the server, one of the ancient world builders, and she's basically indestructible. And every once in a while, she'll wake up in this malfunctioning state and just kind of be this natural disaster that needs to be suppressed. So she goes back into slumber until she comes back and just starts reorganizing reality again. So Calebrena has some really kind of fun and interesting themes going on. She is really built around the idea of completely like disassembling and rearranging your squad. So Logan and I were playing her a little bit earlier just to kind of get our feet wet with her again. But she is, gosh, like our characters were just totally completely scrambled. Everybody had the wrong stacks. Like she had my whole squad on lockdown. I couldn't like swap characters out. So Calebrena is kind of the ultimate disruptor, and the way the battle works thematically is that she comes into play and she's going to start deploying all of these different hands to your squads, and the hands are each like these themed cards that signify the different tools she has for like reorganizing or restructuring reality. And each of these hands do their own unique, terrible things to your squad. What they do is they get assigned to your squad, and then they grab characters. And when they grab a character, they have some debilitating effect on your entire squad. And then they start applying disassembly programs to your characters. So so Calebrena comes into play with 2 Bastion tokens per player, and the Bastion tokens can't be destroyed until you destroy your hands. So Calebrena is a 2-phase battle where the first phase is her deploying her hands, and you're kind of fighting them off, trying to figure out how to wrestle them off your characters. And as you destroy these hands and remove these Bastion tokens, when the final one pops off, she goes into Berserker mode and swaps from World Builder mode to World Breaker. So World Breaker mode basically amps her up. She stops deploying hands, but she starts using more powerful versions of her core programs. So that's how this battle is going to kind of go. It plays very differently to Paths, very differently to Invader, and provides some really interesting and intriguing puzzles because you get into game states that you'll never ever see in PvP, given how she kind of rearranges and wrecks your squad. So let's take a look at her cards. So on the left here, we just have the regular size character cards. We have the oversized card here. This oversized card is actually a tiny bit bigger than it will be in the production. I just sized it up a little bit because I thought it would make for an easier visual given we're on this giant tabletop simulator table. So around Calebrena, you see 4 stacks of cards, and these are the things that she's going to be deploying against you. So in the upper right-hand corner, we'll start. She has 9 hands that are going to come out. And depending on how many players you have, you may or may not see all of them in a game. But each of them do something different and debilitating to your squad. Some of them are more punishing to certain strategies than others, but all of them generally are pretty miserable to have gripped on your characters and wrecking your day. Below the hands, we have the disassembly programs, and the disassembly programs are the programs that how's it going, Killer Crabs? Good to see you. The disassemblies are the programs that the hands are going to activate against your characters when they grab them. So you can think of these programs as specific to the hands. They have a unique mechanic called Malfactor that we'll explain when we get there, but Malfactor is how they steal your character's stacks and replace them with other stacks. And then on the left side of Calebrena, we have her big substantive attacks. So the top stack are her evocations, and she starts using these after you have 2 hands assigned to your squad. So she has an assembly step every turn. She'll give you a hand. If she can't give you any more hands, she uses an evocation instead, and that's a bad thing. So you want to ideally keep hands off you, but you're probably going to get hit by a few evocations in the course of a game. And then below the evocation, she has significantly powered up versions of the evocations called cataclysms. And the cataclysms start being utilized after she shifts into World Breaker mode. So these evocations only come out when she can't place any more hands. In World Breaker mode, she's just going to be hitting you with a cataclysm every turn. So you kind of want to be ready when you flip her to make stuff happen because you're on a very short clock. The cataclysms will just start deleting your squad off the face of the planet. So that's kind of her core card set, and there's lots of variability here. So unlike with the the paths have a lot of randomness during startup. With Calebrena, you just grab all of her cards and deploy them, but the way in which they're shuffled and the quantities make sure that you will probably see a pretty good different distribution of and variety of cards every time you play her. So she also has high variability. You're going to have a different experience every time. Over here, we have... Oh, can you move to the right? There you go, Logan.
Oh, yeah, I got you. What do you want?
Over here, we have her mutations. So Calebrena comes with 10 mutations, and these are all... How's it going? This is crazy. Hello, hello, welcome. So these mutations, these once again are all modifications to the battle that make it significantly harder. And Calebrena's mutations in particular are really punishing, and adjust things in really fun, unique ways to create kind of new experiences. So Logan and I think we'll probably... Do you want to play with one mutation to start?
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should full send.
Let's do it. We'll shuffle and draw a mutation for our first game and see what happens. If it's one that's going to really significantly shift how the battle would proceed away from its normal form, then we might draw one that's just more punishing rather than really changing the battle, so you can kind of see how it operates at base for the most part. But mutations are how you make the battle more difficult, and the way we've made mutations, or the reason why we structured them the way we have, is that ideally if you want to use mutations, you draw random ones, and they give you random difficulty modifiers, so you can't specifically build against them. I mean, it's your game, so you can always just choose certain mutations and make your own unique challenges out of, like, saying, I want to see if I can beat this mutation plus this one, but if you're randomly drawing them, it becomes difficult to really like plan against Calebrena and how she's going to get harder. Next to those, we have the architect designs. These are common between all battles, and these make the battle easier. We can draw these at the start if we want, to give ourselves kind of a handicap. We're not going to be doing that, but you also get architect designs throughout the course of any of the incursions as kind of bonuses for hitting major milestones. We will each get an architect design when we flip Calebrena into a World Breaker mode. And this last stack here of 3 commons, in the paths, you might remember that we put some commons aside that allowed us to have a stack of cards for copying paths programs. So these behave a little bit differently. These are actually a unique mechanic for Calebrena called the malfactor stack. So these disassembly programs are going to try to steal stacks off your characters and replace them with the malfactor stack. And so on these disassemblies, if you can zoom in on one of those with Alt, Logan.
Let's look at them.
Yeah, so you can see they have this malfactor 3 keyword. When malfactor 3 goes off, you can choose to either have the character lose health equal to the malfactor, so lose 3 health, or you can exchange their stack with whatever the current malfactor stack is. And the malfactor health loss adds up very quickly, so your characters will die if you just take that 3. What this ends up doing is shuffling stacks around the table, so I'll lose a stack to the malfactor stack, and then Logan will have to trade one of his stacks with the stack I just traded in, etc, etc. So your characters, I'm gonna have to figure out how to work with like Logan's armor cards in my totem deck, and yeah, you just gotta figure it out as you go.
Well, and sometimes it's like it works out well. Like we had that weird situation where like I got Ferocious Bite earlier, on Overtoad, and it was like, hey, this is, but he didn't have any other cards, so it was like, hey, this is okay, actually, we can roll with this, so we can just
worked
spam
out
this.
good. Yeah, it was totally good. I was that big defrag play we had was amazing too, where I like
awesome.
stole all the armor off your characters with the defrag I got from your character. That was great.
It was so cool.
So anyways, that's all to come. We'll start playing here in just a minute, but I think that's a pretty good overview of all the components for Calebrena. So Calebrena, once again, I really enjoy her as something that feels radically different to the 1v1. Like, you have to be in the moment, you really have to think about an evolving situation, because you can't rely on your deck doing exactly what you want it to do. You kind of have to figure out how to make your deck work with half of your, like, allied player's deck. So it'll be fun. Anyways, Calebrena, let's do just the last couple of steps for setup here. So Calebrena, unlike the paths, all of her stacks are hidden and face down. So I'm going to turn them all face down and give them a shuffle. Now, something that we don't have in Tabletop Simulator, and this is just on me, I wasn't able to get them in, but all of the incursion cards have unique card backs per type. So gosh, our graphic designer Al, who's handling a lot of this, made just some stunningly beautiful card backs for each of the different categories of incursion cards. So you'll know what all of these are. There's like an evocation, a cataclysm card back, a hand card back, disassembly card back. So
Al has done just the most unbelievable direction.
Al is a wizard.
Yeah, Al's there. There he is.
There you are. You're chat. Al. Excellent news. Yeah, Al.
It's incredible.
They look amazing.
True captain of industry.
A big time captain of industry.
Something I was gonna add to is folks jump in with questions too. Feel free to throw questions in chat, like just similar to what we did on Tuesday. And I definitely want to answer questions.
Oh, and this is important too, if you didn't make it on Tuesday. So we're kind of showcasing the co-op and solo gameplay here. We're making a little bit of an assumption that you're kind of familiar with how the game works broadly in a in a 1v1 or PvP sense, just the core mechanics. If you've never seen Singularity played at all, then you could probably have fun watching this and pick up a lot, because a lot is intuitive. But there are some great how to play core videos done by some of our amazing YouTube friends on our campaign, so you can watch those after this if you like. But we're gonna just kind of focus mostly on the co-op mechanics, and then if you have questions about the core card game. Yes, this is crazy. Which words though? Feel free to punch them in. I'll define anything for you. I would be very happy to.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like very specific language in Singularity.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just like for any game, you know, but I'm happy to jump in and we can go over anything as we play. We'll go pretty slow as well, so I'm gonna keep an eye on chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That might be tricky. This is crazy. But I'll do my best as I go forward.
Yeah.
If you catch a term, then let me know.
Yeah. No, definitely ask, and we'll talk through our turns as we're playing them.
Yeah.
Cool.
100%. Okay, so so Logan is going to be playing the Monarchy of Boom starter, which is an armor deck, and I'm going to be playing the Hanamori starter. That's one of the 4 factions, and the Hanamori starter is a totem deck. So Logan's going to be placing armor on his characters for defensive and offensive purposes. I've got these cards called totems, which I'm going to attach to my characters, and they're going to empower other programs that I use. So my goal is to kind of have all my totems attached. Now, the interesting thing about our decks in this battle is that we both have very specific value engines we want. Logan wants lots of armor, I want lots of totems. If Calebrena decides to give Logan my totems and give me his armor, then it's gonna get interesting.
It's the way of the world.
So we will do our best. But anyways, so let's start off with Calebrena. I'm gonna take the first turn, and
Yep.
then I'll walk through how Calebrena works and how she takes her incursion phase.
Yep.
Just like the Paths of Terminus battle, and all the incursion battles, all co-op bosses get one incursion phase after every player takes their turn, and they kind of act against that player. So I'm going to take my turn, then Calebrena is going to do something nasty to me, then Logan's going to take his turn, then Calebrena is going to do something nasty to her, and so forth.
Yep.
Or nasty to him, sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, got it. So, I'm going to take my turn. It's the first turn, which is going to be pretty straightforward. So, all players start with a battery token, which is a temporary resource. We can use this at any time to get an extra RAM to play our core program cards, and I start with 1 RAM. So I'm gonna use my RAM. I'm gonna flip it to the spent side, and once again, my goal is to get my totems attached to my characters so I can use them to start empowering my more powerful patches. So I'm gonna stick Hair Totem on Calamity, attach that to her. And Calamity, she gets a defensive buff when she has an attached totem, so I'm hoping that's going to help me in the coming turn. So with that, I'm going to pass turn. That's all I want to do for my first turn. So now Calebrena is going to get her initialization phase. And she has a set of steps that you run through to kind of run her AI. With all incursion battles, we've been very focused on making sure that they run smoothly and easily. So one thing we didn't want this experience to be, in fact, one of like our core tenets early was don't make incursions play more than the players themselves. Like, we don't want you sitting there automating them for a half hour between turns. So all of the incursions like are pretty snappy, and it's very easy to pick up what they do and remember it and then just run through it at the end of a turn. So Calebrena does a few things. The first thing she does is she runs any initialization code on patches that she has attached. Nothing is attached, so she doesn't need to initialize. Well, she does initialize, nothing happens. The next thing she does is she will any hands assigned to me will grip. I don't have any assigned hands, so nothing's gonna grab onto me yet. I would run a disassembly step, so all the hands would activate deconstruction programs. Have no hands, so no worries. And then there's an assembly step. This is where she brings out hands. So for the assembly step, I need to draw a hand and it gets assigned to me during my turn. So let's see which one I get.
Oh boy.
Hand of Misdirection. So, Hand of Misdirection targets the lowest health character when it grips, and it says that characters in this squad may not activate EXE or reaction effects. This character may not deactivate. So that is pretty much the absolute worst thing that could have happened to me.
For you, yeah, literally.
Just put that right there.
What a start.
I know, that is horrifying. So for reference, I can normally take my totems off to reclaim the RAM I used for them, and that really helps my squad strategy. When this hand grips a character, I'll no longer be able to use my totems to reclaim RAM. So this hand is uniquely suited to make my life miserable, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. It'll be okay. So after a hand comes out, the assembly, then Calebrena updates. She runs any update code on attached patches. There's nothing to update, so she is all done. And that is the entire incursion step. So you are up, Logan.
Smooth as butter. We love that. Excellent. So
butter
I'm gonna
smooth.
Exactly. I'm gonna do
smooth
something.
As a buttered pie.
That sounds good. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm just gonna do bit shift. But I'll actually help you out and target the hand that just got played out. So I'll deal 1 AI damage to this hand of misdirection for you.
All right.
Get just a sprinkle of damage to start, and it's nice because it also triggers then Scrapper's Gifted Welder ability on her card. So when Scrapper resolves her first command each turn, you may add 1 armor to any target character. Perfect.
Rock and roll.
We love that. And so then I will grab 1 armor, and I'm going to place it on Tonkor, because that will synergize with his magnetic crush ability, which we'll get to in a bit. Yeah, so that'll be the end.
Oh, let me see, Illume. Were there quick reference cards for the turn phases of each incursion? Yes. So I don't have them in Tabletop Simulator, but there's going to be a small reference card with all of the turn phases and important keywords for each battle for each player. And then on top of that, there's going to be one giant, like, full page-sized back and forth cardboard rule sheet for each incursion. So there's going to be really strong, solid reference materials that you'll just have in front of you that'll make things run smoothly. Yeah. Okay.
I'm swapping in Zaximus.
Oh.
I'm gonna maximize. I'll optimize for maximum RAM, and so I deactivated Overtoad here, activated Zaximus. He comes in. He's suspended. Once during each activation phase, when Zaximus Defender becomes suspended, you may give him 2 armor. So we're off to a great start. I then go to my update phase, and Zaximus unsuspends, and my turn is over. And we're on to Calebrena. What a start. So I won't repeat what any of the stuff Matt said. Nothing really happens for like the first couple of steps. It just gets to a point where I need to draw a hand. So I draw this. What do we got? Oh boy, Hand of Commandments. Heck yeah. Okay, so at the start of your activation phase, if this character is able to activate the program on top of their stack, they must immediately activate that program. This character may not deactivate. Wow, that is scary. Dang. Cool.
Oh, and it goes the lowest. You can put it on Scrapper though. That won't be bad on Scrapper.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You don't want to do that anyway.
Right now it's hovering. And I think that's it. Right, Matt?
Yep.
Cool. On to you.
You're all done. All right, sweet. We are on to turn 2. So I'm going to grab 2 RAM. During my initialize, I'll gain 1 RAM. And then I am going to... I'm going to spend both RAM and just get my totems out. There are a few things I could do here that might be helpful, but I feel like getting my totems online is going to be the best way for me to be able to get my damage engine going, which kind of needs to happen fast in this battle.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, I'm going to end my turn. So I just put 2 more totems out. I put Raven Totem on Calamity, Fox Totem on Mocha. So now I have 3 totems out, and Mocha counts as a totem. So I have my full set of 4 totems ready to roll.
You're going strong.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens here. So Calebrena is going to start doing stuff to me now. So I pass turn, and now I move to my incursion phase. So first thing she does, she initializes. The next step is gripping. So the Hand of Misdirection, it says target lowest health at the top of the card. That means that it's going to grab the lowest health character I have. And that is going to be, for me, Dooku Squad. Now, I didn't explain this. If you're familiar with Singularity, this is going to make good sense to you. But hands are a special new type of card that is both a character and a patch. So when they're gripping, they're considered patches and can only be targeted as patches, while they are characters, they're considered characters and can only be targeted as characters. However, gripping as a keyword has a special rule that if my character takes damage while the hand is gripped, the hand also takes that much P damage. So if the hands get gripped and we can't unattach them and turn them back into characters, we can still kill them, we just have to beat up our own characters to do it. Oh, very cool. I'm glad, Killer Crabs. I have a soft spot in my heart for the Hanamori starter. I mean, obviously I'm playing it now, but I feel like I played it 10,000 times and I always just really enjoy it.
Yeah. Totems are just super fun.
Yeah, and there's a lot to dig into in terms of deck building. If you come up with cool builds, drop them in the Discord. Always love to see that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so anyways, Hand of Misdirection is going to grab Dooku Squad, and that immediately means that its effect is in play. So I can no longer use EXE or reaction effects, and Dooku Squad may not deactivate, so I can't swap him out. And all that is real bad. Okay, so next thing that happens is the disassembly step. So this Hand of Misdirection is going to draw a disassembly and activate it against Dugu Squad.
Oh boy.
So, suspension field, the target takes 1 AI damage, then is suspended. Unattach all patches that have the current Malefactor stack as their origin stack, then cycle the Malefactor stack.
Oh no.
So let's unpack that really quickly. It'll take just a second. So he's going to take 1 AI damage. I'm going to put that on Dugu Squad. And then he's going to get suspended. So he's going to go into my next turn suspended. And then unattach all patches that have the current Malefactor stack as their origin stack. So this appears the Malefactor stack that we introduced, and it starts out as just a stack of 3 commons: Jab, Trim the Line, and Decode. There are no patches that are active that came from this stack, so that unattach has no effect. But I will cycle it as part of Suspension Field. So then, just like any stack, I flip Suspension Field face down and put it underneath the disassemblies, and all done. And then the last thing that happens is Calebrena assigns me a new hand. So I have Hand of Stasis assigned to me. Hand of Stasis grips the lowest health character, and then characters in the squad do not update, and you skip your ready character step. This character may not deactivate. So, that's also going to be bad, but we will chug along. Okay, so Hand of Stasis is out. That concludes Calibrena's turn. You are up, Logan.
Awesome. Sweet. So let's see. I feel like we'll move that over there. Oh, that's the 1 token. There we go. Actually, I'll refresh those. Cool. So I got my 2 RAM now. Let's see. The nice thing about Dugu Squad is that he is going to heal, right, during initialize. So if any character has to take damage, could be worse. I'm wondering if I can.
Yeah, no, it's okay. That's not a bad place for that hand to be.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can get a good hit on Hand of Commandments. I don't know how much that actually matters.
You could breakbeat Stasis and Commandments.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. That's kind of my thought. Like, it's like we have both of them up, so might as well get some damage out on them. Okay, so I'm going to play Breakbeats. So this is going to be deal 2 power damage, and then, or deal 1 power damage, then deal another 1 power damage, but to a different target. So they have to be 2 separate targets. I will use Tonkor's awesome Magnetic Crush ability. So when Tonkor activates the command, you may remove 1 armor from Tonkor to give that command +1 power. We love that. So I will pop my armor here, get that boost, and I will deal 2 to each hand. What a deal.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Very strong start. This is good, Matt. I'm feeling solid about this. Okay. And then I'm going to save my battery token, I think, just in case. I'll swap out Zaximus so I can really harvest that armor and try and set up a defrag for us, and I'll swap in Overtoad again. So he'd come in suspended, but I'll end my turn and he'll unsuspend and update. Then we go on to the Calebrena. So let's see. Starting from the top, she is going to initialize. Nothing happens there. Then gripping. So this Hand of Commandment is going to grip to my lowest health character, which will be I'll get to pick between Scrapper and Tonkor. So we'll put it on Scrapper. That doesn't seem too bad.
Oh yeah.
It will activate a program top of the deck. They must immediately activate that program. Yeah, so it's just gonna force her to activate like that. Yeah, like you said, Matt. That's not too bad for her. Not too bad at all with her. And that I think we'll be able to kill this pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
So then, now I need to draw a disassembly, right? So 1 disassembly. What do we got here? Exile Construction. Target character takes, takes 2 AI and cycles. Wow.
Malefactor 3.
Yeah, that is tough. So we'll do the 2 damage to her. Yeah, and I can't pull that with Overtoad, unfortunately. That cycles. And then, like, oh, what's up here? Actually, that's not too bad with trim the line. Oh, this is good, man. I'm actually going to lean into this because
All right.
I can
Are you
use
gonna
this to
swap
unattack.
stacks?
Yeah, so this is a great... Do you
Do
want to
it.
elaborate on... I don't know, I guess. You already talked through this.
Yeah, absolutely. So axial construction is malfactoring for 3, and so Logan can choose to lose 3 health on Scrapper and keep his stack, which can be really important strategically if you need that stack for your like core strategy. But if you want to keep the health, then you need to swap it with whatever the current malfactor stack is. So axial construction, awesome. I'll throw it back under. Cool. All right.
This is good stuff.
All done?
Yeah, no, I think we're set. Excellent.
Oh wait, do you need to grab another hand? You need.
Oh,
to
you're
grab
right. What am I
hand.
doing?
Sorry.
I need to...
That's totally good.
Oh boy.
Oh, you got Hand of
Execution. Yikes. This is a scary one.
That doesn't matter as well. It kind of does if I want to heal.
Yeah, that's my only
Hand of
concern is later.
Execution keeps the squad that it's gripped to from being healed, so it's kind of gnarly.
We'll get
All right, cool.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna grab a ram, so I'm up to 3. I've got Dugu stunned, and I think what I want to do is get rid of this Hand of Stasis. So I'm going to swap in. Oh no, I can't. I can just Ferocious Bite, I guess. Let's do that. So I'm gonna spend 3 RAM, and I'm gonna spend my battery token to gain a virtual RAM. And I'm just gonna use Ferocious Bite. That'll deal 5p to the highest health character and target squad. These 2 hands are in a squad together, but this hand is not affected while it's a patch. So this is going to be the highest health.
Yep.
And so I'm going to deal 5 to it. I'm going to crash out Hand of Stasis.
Nice. That's great.
So Hand of Stasis, when you crash one, it just goes back on bottom of the hand stack.
Yep.
That's good. And then we remove 1 Bastion token from Calebrena for crashing a hand, which is awesome.
Nicely done.
Good. Easy.
What a move.
Not too bad so far. Okay, so we're going to move on to Calebrena's incursion phase. I'm going to pass turn. I have no updates to do, so she's going to grip, but because I destroyed the 1 hand that wasn't gripped, nothing happens, which is great. Then she's going to do disassembly, so she's going to hit Dugu Squad again with a disassembly. Void Crush. Target player takes 2p and then Malfactor. So I'm going to... Oh, I forgot to heal 1 off of Dugu at the start of my turn. That was my bad. I'm going to take the 2, and then I think I will Malfactor. I don't want to take that extra 3, so I'm going to change my stack with the Malfactor stack, which was Scrapper's stack. Now I'm an armor deck. That's excellent.
Are all hands considered in the same squad, or are only those assigned to a player?
Oh, great question, Loom. Yeah. So only the hands assigned to a player are in a squad together. So your 2 hands are in a squad together. Calebrena is always in her own squad. So you can't like base drop the whole table with 3 health lost to all hands. That would be amazing, but also
that would be crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so anyways, let's move on to Calebrena. So we ran the disassembly step. Next is the assembly step. Another hand comes out. Because I destroyed a hand, I'm avoiding taking evocations, which is great. So we have the Hand of Vortices up. So that targets the highest health, and then programs activated by characters in the squad return to the top of their stack instead of the bottom. This character may not deactivate. So this is a really dangerous hand if it catches you in a bad state, because your stacks don't cycle anymore. You just sit on top. Oh, thanks, Sylvester. I 100% agree. You can say thank you to one of them, Al, who's in chat right now.
The legend.
The legend, Captain of Industry. But yeah, the artists really did just wonderful work. Hector Sevilla and Josh Bruce just killed it. So anyways, Hand of Vortices, that is something that I'm gonna want to avoid getting hit by if I can. We'll just have to see. But I'm going to pass. There's nothing left for Calebrena to do, so it's on to Logan. Go for it.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make something happen here. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I wish I had a little bit more RAM. Actually, I wonder, Matt, if it makes more sense to... Do you want me to unattach the Hand of Misdirection from you? Does that... help?
Well, do you think you can kill the Hand of Commandments?
Do I think...
Oh, you don't have armor on Tonkor.
Oh,
but you will if you trim the line, though.
Yeah, but then the... that would be next turn. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like... what do I think here? What do I think? Yeah, I want to... Because if I pop off Hand of Misdirection, then the promise is just going to grip again, right? At the...
Yeah.
At the end
no,
of
I mean,
turn.
yeah. Why don't you can pop mine off, and maybe I can do something against it. Maybe I can dig down to. Oh, I can dig down to timber.
Okay, and pop it. Okay, I think that's the move then. I think that's what we should do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I will pop that. So that's 1, 2, 3. What are your thoughts?
That's like a good question, Alum. So we're gonna have a some high quality art available on the revised website that we're working on. So there's going to be a website coming with like additional lore and some additional play content and some beautiful like wallpapers and stuff. So that's a little ways out. I mean, right now we all have our heads down getting the last things in order for manufacturing and sorting that end of things out. But yeah, it's on the way. So we'll definitely get you some beautiful art. I need to do that myself, actually. I don't understand why my walls aren't lined with like Calebrena posters. They should be.
Yo, that would be so cool. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so you popped off Misdirection.
Yep, I popped off Misdirection. I actually had to do Trim the Line because of the Hand of Commandments.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the way to go. Perfect. You got an armor from it?
Yep, I got an armor. I put that on Tonkor for later. I think that sets us up well.
Cool.
I will then... I'm not going to worry about spending any more RAM. I'll just swap in Zaximus, swap out Overtoad like I've been doing, kind of spamming this combo and building up my armor supply for later.
Yeah, nice.
And then, so that's good. That's the end. Update phase.
Alright,
Zaximus
perfect.
comes unsuspended, and then I need to draw a disassembly, right?
Yep.
Ooh, degrading. Yikes. So this is going to be functioning for my Hand of Commandments right now, because Hand of Execution... Oh wait, Hand of Execution should have gripped, right?
Oh yeah.
So
grip
that goes
with
to
it,
highest.
And then you do 2 disassemblies.
This is highest health right now, which will be... Uh-oh, Tonkor. Dang.
I'll try and focus and help you a little bit more. Logan.
Oh no, you're
all
chilling.
Over the place.
No, you're chilling.
Oh, yeah.
I'll move that down. So let's see. Degrading is going for Hand of Commandments, tragically. This is gonna target character is gonna take 1 power if they have 10 or more health, thankfully. Scrapper does not. They would otherwise take 1 power and 1 corruption. But there is a Malefactor 3. So I'll take my 1 damage, unfortunately. Wow, this Malefactor 3. I don't think I... Ooh, man, this is tough. What do you have up here? What is in this stack? I don't think I want this, right?
There's Winds of Purity in there, but you might want to just... I think you want to just stick with... I mean, you're going to have to decode, but you can decode your hands off next turn.
Yeah, okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I think... Then I decode my hands off, and then we hit them.
It's better than having to do Putrid Blossoms.
I agree. It's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm taking the 3 damage. Uh-oh. It is kind of dangerous.
I can maybe get some healing going.
Yeah,
That's actually a little scary, but I can't kill any hands anyway, so I'll do that.
Well, I thought you were going to be able to dig for timber. Maybe.
Oh, actually, I can kill a hand. Okay,
yeah,
I can do that.
I think that's I think that's what you should do. Okay, so That was that. Now I need to draw one for Hand of Execution. What do we got?
Temporal
Hardening. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh, and Matt, should I have drawn earlier though do I need to draw one of, what are these called?
Yeah, resolve temporal hardening and then draw an evocation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this hand gains 1 armor, then the target takes 1 power for each of their attached patches. Okay, that's scary right now. So armor, I got some, these are some mighty hands here. Oh, and it's gonna take his armor out.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's rough.
That's okay. It's not the end of the world. And then
Sweet.
This is gonna shuffle back in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now stuff may get crazy. What do we got? Ooh, Portal Nexus. A gripped character in the current squad must exchange stacks with a gripped character in a different squad. If you cannot, then that gripped character exchanges with a malefactor stack instead. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't exchange with you, so I guess I have to. I'm getting this one way or another.
Yeah.
I guess Rocket Crush. Like, I guess do that with Tonkor, maybe?
Yeah, you got it, Illum. So he activated 1 for each of his gripped hands.
Yep.
So all gripped hands will activate a disassembly against the character they're gripped to.
Yeah, and then if the current player would assign a 3rd hand in the assembly step, then that's why I had to take the evocation.
Then you get an evocation.
Yeah. What do you think is... Do you think I should get rid of this the Rocket Crush stack? I feel like I don't want to get decoded up there, like you said. I think I want to bump these
you
off.
can. That's not a bad idea. Okay. I mean, there's Winds of Purity in that stack, which will take hands off, so it's not bad.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And who knows? Maybe I'll get Rocket Crush and start my little armor empire going.
Exactly.
With Doogu's stack. All right.
Cool. Go for it.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna refresh and go to 4 RAM, and then I think what I've gotta do now is kill Hand of Misdirection while I have a chance. So I'm gonna swap out Doogu Squad and swap in J Kuma. And he has an ambush ability that gives me 1 virtual RAM, so I'm gonna gain 1 for a total of 5. I'm gonna spend the virtual RAM and 1 max RAM to put Dust of the Desert.
Good moves,
play.
Matt.
And then I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna attach Timber of the Taiga, which deals X plus 1 power damage. X is equal to all your active totems, so that's gonna be 5 damage. I'm gonna immediately remove it. And then I'm going to deal 5 to Hand of Misdirection.
So yes. So we needed.
Let's take it out, and that gets us 1 more Bastion token closer.
Oh, we're moving. This is great.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to Calebrena's step, and Hand of Vortices is going to attach to the character with the highest H. So it's going to grip. I'm gonna have it grip J Kuma.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, I'm gonna have it grip Calamity. Alright, and then it is going to activate a disassembly. I have 1 hand, so 1 disassembly. Core Extraction. Target character loses 1 H. This may not receive negative modifications. Malefactor 5. So I'm going to take the 1, and then, do I want to lose Ferocious Bite? I don't want to lose Ferocious Bite. So I'm just going to take 5. That is awful, but by the same token, Rocket Crush is going to mean she's useless for the rest of the game rather than kicking out 5 damage. I think we want that for World Breaker, so I'm going to risk it. Alright, so now I get another hand assigned to my squad.
Nice.
The Hand of Revelation.
Oh boy.
Gripping. The lowest cost program in this character stack has the same cost as the highest cost program in this character stack. This character may not deactivate, so that probably won't be too bad for any of my characters. That's going to be okay. Not a bad one to get for me where I'm at.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's it. That's my turn. Go for it, Logan.
Excellent. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. I don't want Scrapper to die. I do worry about that. So, okay, I'm thinking, so I'm just going to go with decode, right? Just decode these both off.
Yeah.
I think that's
pop
fine.
them and then flip
Yeah.
Scrapper out.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Like, because otherwise, like, jab doesn't really matter that much. Okay. So we're decoding. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Gotta move everything here. Put these there. Popping that off. There we go. This is good. Yeah. Throw that. Thank you, Matt. That's perfect. And then, okay, so that was 4. Boom, boom, boom. And then I will. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out Zaximus.
Oh yeah, Al. Great.
Great
point.
Yeah, Al's message was. I think that's such a good idea. Cool. Nothing too crazy this turn. So now, okay, let's go through this. So initialize, Calebrena initializes, then gripping step. So both hands now need to grip, right? Oh wait, I gotta swap. Actually, I'm not gonna. Before I do that, I'm gonna retcon that a bit, because I don't want to swap in Overtoad. I want to swap out Scrapper.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So then I can't swap out. Yes, this is the way it has to be. This is fine. That's fine.
With Overtoad in.
Yep, so Overtoad's in, Zaximus is in. I need to get Scrapper out, I think. That's important.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, so now we go to gripping. So, let's see. So it's highest and lowest. So Hand of Execution is going to grip. Who's highest now? Overtoad.
Overtoad.
And then this is going to go on Zax.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I feel like this could be a lot worse. Why is it not going to the bottom?
That's crazy TTS physics.
It is, yeah.
Here, I gotcha.
Yeah, let's try and see if you can send it. There we go. Boom. Interesting. So now I then grab. They both gripped, so I need to grab disassembly cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So we'll just have this be Hand of Execution. Degrading, we love that.
Oh, that's gnarly.
That's unfortunate with him, though.
Overtoad.
That's 3 damage total on Overtoad. And then Malfactor. Yeah, I'm gonna make that swap because I want to get.
Yeah, get your Rocket Crush back.
I want to get my Rocket Crush back because I can still make use of that on Overtoad here, I think.
That on Overtoad's gonna be great.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. That goes back. Grab this next one for Temporal Hardening. What do you know?
So 1 armor.
Yeah. Engage an armor in the target.
You take 1p.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and then this goes back in. And we then give it a good old shuffle.
Good old shuffle. Then you got an evocation.
I still do. I gotta kill one of these. Oh, Iron Halo.
Oh, okay.
That is a bummer. That's a lot of armor. So folks,
Iron Halo adds 2 armor to all hands assigned to the current player.
Yeah, so
which adds up fast.
Oh yeah, so there's 3 on each of these now.
Oh yeah, here. I'll just grab 3s.
Yeah, do it.
Easy.
Cool. And then this one doesn't shuffle, right? Oh, this does shuffle. So this goes back in here, or would technically go on the bottom, but either way, we just give it a
shuffle.
Give it a good shuffle.
Sweet.
And we're off to the races. Go for it, Matt. We're cruising.
Right. Yeah, we're not doing too shabby. We're not killing things super fast, but we're not in the worst shape ever.
Yeah, I feel like you're in a pretty good place here, because if you can keep hitting the Timber of the Taiga, that's really good. Like, I'm glad that we have the hands off of you.
Yeah, I agree. And I've got Ferocious Bite up too. I just can't I can one-shot things.
With Ferocious Bite, because you can boost it, right?
And Drifting Gardens, yeah.
Yeah.
Or with Timber. So I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Attach Timber and then immediately execute it off to deal 5 damage.
Nice.
So we're going to hit this Hand of Revelation for 5, and then I'm going to spend 2 and play out Drifting Gardens and immediately execute it off to the bottom. And that will allow Hand of Revelation me to have Hand of Revelations lose 1 health, so that's gonna kill Hand of Revelations.
Nicely done.
Which is good. We are cruising. We are on our way to Worldbreaker World.
So that's another Bastion token, right?
1 more Bastion token gone. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Alright, and that is my turn. So, I'm going to refresh my RAM, and then I have nothing that needs to grip. I need to execute a disassembly. So degrading is going to hit Calamity for 1 power damage. She doesn't have over 10 health, so she doesn't take the extra. And then it's Malfactor 3. And we're now at a place where it's kind of scary to not swap stacks. So I think I am going to take your combo breaker and lose my Ferocious Bite. Maybe you'll get it back again. Maybe you'll get Ferocious Bite like last game.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh, she does. Great catch, Loom. Thank you. Let me see here. Yes, she does give it -1. Oh, hero.
Good catch. Very good catch.
Once again, Loom is winning the game for us.
Carrying the team.
Yeah, exactly. MVP big time. Okay, so I'm all done. So that was the deconstruction. Now I also get a hand.
Oh boy.
So we have the Hand of Absolution. Cancel all programs and swap actions that would cause characters in this squad to deactivate. So this one is terrible. This just basically means that you cannot deactivate while this is attached. You can't take any swap actions. So this is not one you typically want to get stuck with. It's really tough to play around it. But that said, we've got a good damage engine to nuke stuff. So. All right, you're up, Logan. It's all you.
This is solid because I feel like you're just at a point now where it's like we focused and it allows you just to pop the hands, and it's like then we're gonna get to the World Breaker.
Kind of, really, but quick. I can't one-shot next turn anything.
Oh, you can't. So that's okay. No. Maybe I wonder if I should try and do some damage for you over. So where is the one? Okay, this I have to play. Pump It Up. If invasion is this character able to activate the program on top of side, they must immediately activate that program. So I have 5. I gotta play it. So Pump It Up comes out. I will put it. Wait, should I put it on? Oh, but that would stun you then. Interesting. Maybe. I wish I could put it on you and give you that, benefit, but... Should I burn my... How much damage are you going to do? You're going to do 5, right? With Timber Taiga?
Yep. Oh,
okay. Yeah. I wonder if I should then... It would be heal that. I guess I'll put this on Overtoad still and not worry about doing. I could do a big defrag though. That's the thing. Do for 5. I could do a defrag for 5 if I wanted. Oh, I could boost it to no, because he'd be stunned. I'll throw this on Overtoad. That's fine. We'll queue that up. That stuns him or suspends him.
Sweet.
And then 1-2 for past the plate mate, so that's another 2 armor. I'll put them on Overtoad, but should I?
What are you thinking?
Well, I guess I'm wondering if is it better. I feel like should I target this for Hand of Absolution for you, and because I can set it up, then I could just do. Oh, did you delete? Oh yeah, grab that, throw it under.
Yeah, you're all good.
Because if I. Putrid Blossom doesn't do anything for us in this situation, so I feel like defrag. Do you have a 1-hit that you can do, or a 1-cost, like something cheap? Or are you gonna have to spend Timber no matter what?
I'm gonna have to Timber the Taiga, I think.
Okay.
Well, I can Silt of the Swamp and then Sunlight of the Savannah. I mean, I'll kill it if you do any damage to it.
Yeah.
You want to just defrag for 1?
Equal tier active totems. Yeah, I will. I don't know if that's worth
I
it.
like
That
that
just,
idea.
yeah. I guess it then saves my armor, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Save the armor. Defrag for 1.
Yep.
I'll take it off. You'll need that armor for World Breaker.
That's my thought. Yeah. It just helps sustain me a bit. Cool. And then that's the end. So Overtoad gets unsuspended in my update, and now we're on the Calebrena. So I got all the hands out here. This is terrifying. Let's see. I will. So I gotta take my disassemblies first.
That's a great question, Illum. So you can while they're characters, but if they grip, then all the patches immediately come off.
Yeah.
So offensive patches are pretty ineffective against the hands, but they can be extremely effective against World Breaker Calebrena. So if you want to play things like Viral Venom or Acidic Core or those kind of damage over time patches, they are a little bit there. You want to save them until the last half of the battle, and they're not going to do much for you early. But they tear down World Breaker Calebrena very quickly, which is pretty nice. Because she updates on every single player's turn and initializes.
Yeah, that's where Putrid Blossom, like you were telling me earlier, is going to get really strong. If I can pop it on her. Yeah. Okay, so what I did here is I drew Core Extractor for Hand of Execution. And that unfortunately, right, has a Malefactor 5.
Yeah.
So I took the one, I lost the 1 health.
Top part of the card. Overtoad got Ferocious Bite back.
I did, but then I did the swap, so that way he gets
Amazing.
Ferocious Bite.
That's great.
That's okay. Then I'm drawing the next one here. So this is for Commandments. Oh man, it's a good old Temporal Hardening. This hand gains 1 armor. Wow, this hand just has so much armor. And then I take one piece, so that we'll lose 1 armor, unfortunately.
Yeah, your hands are super gnarly.
They are. It's okay. We're holding on. This is good.
Yep.
Holding on to the hands. Okay, and then I need to do a evocation, right? Oh boy. Oh, it's another Portal Nexus. Okay. So do you have anybody gripping? Oh, you do have 1 gripped. So grip character in a current squad must exchange deck to the gripped character in a different squad. Oh, wait, that's hilarious. I could.
Wow, we could just we could undo.
Do you
Overtoad could get his original stack, and Calamity could get her original stack.
Yeah, you probably want Ferocious Bite back, right?
I think either of us can have it. I think it's just funny that we can reset them back.
The other thing is I would...
Because you can defrag, right?
Yeah, I think I should give you Ferocious Bite. I love having Ferocious Bite on Overtoad. Ooh, whoops.
Oh, well no, why don't you keep it?
No, but because I think otherwise I have to
you have to though. Otherwise you have to get... Oh, okay. Yep.
Exactly, and I
think that's the way to go.
Cool. Okay, there we go. What an exciting turn. That was very interesting. Do I need to reshuffle with this one? No, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, so it just goes on the bottom.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. Go for it.
All right. Oh, and did you defrag for 1? Did you end up doing that?
Yes. That should have taken 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Earlier.
Yeah.
There should be 1 damage on there.
All right, sweet. Well, then we need to kill this hand and flip. So I'm gonna use Timber of the Taiga, execute it off. This hand is going to get crashed. Nice. And then we remove this Bastion token.
Yeah.
So flipping into yeah, I know, so good.
You really carried
this. Is actually this game is going pretty good. This is going relatively smoothly compared to the last one, so I'm feeling good about it. We forgot to draw a mutation.
That is true.
We'll do that on round 2. So World Breaker. So there's actually a step in Calebrena's incursion phase where she flips. So we won't flip her just yet, but she has her Bastion tokens off. So I'm going to, for my last action, I'm going to spend 3 and stick Silt of the Swamp onto Jakuma.
Nice.
It's gonna help me crank out some major damage. Okay, so
Matt, I'm gonna run to the restroom quickly. Will you take your Calebrena turn?
Yeah, 100%. Totally. Okay, so we're gonna move to the incursion phase. So she initializes, she grips, there's nothing to grip, she disassembles, so I get degrading on Calamity, and that's gonna get -1p, Malfactor 3. Oh, Logan's not piloting the camera, so I'll just explain as I go. That'll work. So degrading is target character takes 1p. If they have 10 or more H, they take 1p and 2 corruption instead. So I'm going to give that -1p. Thanks, Illum. And then it's Malfactor 3. I don't want her to take 3 damage, so I'm going to trade Ferocious Bite and get Rocket Crush back on her. Stick this on the bottom, and then she is going to run her assembly step, so she's going to assign me 1 final hand. And then, last but not least, she's going to run her transformation step. So the transformation step happens at the end of every incursion phase. It just checks if she has no bastion tokens. If she doesn't, then you run the transformation phase. So first thing is we change Calebrena to her World Breaker. So I'm going to transform her into her World Breaker form.
Oh my goodness, she's transforming.
There we go. Oh yeah, big time.
Look at that.
So each player who has no hands assigned to them draws 1 hand and assigns it as active. Now, part of a transformation is a grapple step, so all hands that have not gripped grip. So my Hand of Infernus is going to grip to a character, it grips to highest H, so it's going to get onto Jakuma. So you go into World Breaker with everybody having at least 1 gripped hand on them. So she kind of sends out her last blast of an army. And then we have the Architect design step. So because we flipped her into World Breaker, we each get to draw an Architect design. So I'm going to flip them over, shuffle them.
Oh boy.
And why don't you grab your Architect?
Heck yeah. Ooh, Rainbow Ink.
What'd you get?
I got Rainbow Ink. I love this one.
Oh, nice. Our cameras are over the text a little bit there.
Oh, yeah, here, I'll move it. There you go.
There you go.
Unattached target patch, then lose X health. X is equal to the patch's cost. It's perfect for this because I can use it to just pop a hand.
Sweet, so good.
Ooh, cantrip.
Cantrip. I got Force Cantrip. Reaction, give target command +1p or -1p. So that might be useful for boosting one of your defrags or something. I'm gonna throw Force Cantrip onto Mocha.
I'll put this on.
Alright. So Calebrena is completely transformed into World Breaker. Now she's going to start running a new phase. So World Builder has her incursion phase, World Breaker has an incursion phase. Both of them are very similar, except for the World Breaker phase will activate a Cataclysm, and it will not activate an assembly step. So we're not going to get any more hands, but we are going to get hit with Cataclysms, which is how she starts closing out the game fast.
Yeah.
So Calebrena World Breaker, since she has no Bastion token, she can now be targeted. And she has 12 health per player, so we've got to do 24 damage to her, which I feel like we're going to be able to do pretty effectively.
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn, Logan. Go for it.
So I got 6 RAM now. This is amazing. I think I put... Oh, I do have to play this first, though, technically. Because of Hand of Commandments. This has lived with me this whole game. Okay, that's fine. Because then I'll get some more armor out. So I'll do Pass the Plate Mate. I'll throw it onto Zaximus. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. There we go. And then I'm gonna throw Putrid Blossom out. Right? Like that I feel like is gonna be really good in this situation on her. Cause she's just gonna get so many activations and start wearing her down. So that's 2.
Well, she'll at least take 1 for the Cataclysm every turn. So
yeah, exactly. Yep. So, okay, so that's out. So I have 2 left. What do we think, Matt? I guess Winds of Purity here.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to unattach a patch if one's giving you big problems, or unattach a hand. And I can actually, it might be worth killing one of the hands because just eating all the disassemblies while we're burning down World Breaker might be really rough.
Yeah, I'm thinking of taking off this one here, and then maybe you can do some damage to it.
I can. Let me see. I can do 5 plus.
I'm gonna
5 plus 5. So yeah, I'll kill that hand for sure.
It does have. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So I'm popping that off with Winds of Purity. Cool. Good turn. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was great.
Now into Calebrena. So I still start with a disassembly, right? But I only need to do one.
No, you do your Cataclysm step first.
I do. Gotcha. So, okay. Yeah. Oh boy, what do we got? Yeah, here, I'll pull up the notes too. Okay. Oh boy, this looks exciting. I haven't seen this one.
Yeah.
Choose a character in the current squad that doesn't have the lowest health. Crash that character and gain 2 batteries. Then shuffle this program into the Cataclysm stack. Oh my gosh. That doesn't have lowest health. Wow. That's a shocker. I do get 2 batteries. What do you think I should? I feel like Overtoad actually. Maybe. Or Tonkor.
Wait, who has the lowest health? Oh, Zax has the lowest health.
Yeah, Zax has the lowest health, so it could be Tonkor or... Yeah.
Oh, but Tonkor has wins.
That's true.
Oh.
I don't, like...
If you crash... Oops, sorry.
If I crash Overtoad, it takes off Hand of Execution then. Right?
Yeah, it does. That's right.
And Pump It Up then goes back to Zax. But Rainbow Ink is lost? Is that... Yeah. I kind of think... I kind of... Oh, but I am losing armor for defrag. I don't know. I feel like we do Tonkor.
Yeah, let's lose Tonkor.
Okay. So he's gone.
I like that idea.
R.I.P. Tonkor. But I gained 2 battery tokens, which we love. And then I have to have someone fallen. So I will have Onibaba fallen. Woohoo.
Sweet.
Here we go.
And you got Force Field keyed up, which
is
nice.
I got which is huge. So this then goes, this doesn't do a oh, then shuffle this back in. So this is a reshuffle. Okay. So put that there. Give it a good shuffle. Put it down. And now I have to draw an assembly. Right? For...
Well, now you have a gripping step.
Oh, that's right. This does have to grip still.
Oh, this is gonna regrip. That's okay.
Dang, yeah.
Figure it out.
Dang, so that'll regrip on. Let's see, what do we got? Lowest health, so that's gonna go back onto him. Dang, that's okay. Back onto him, and then. So I need to draw 1 for each. Right? So this is Hand of Execution. Character takes 2 in cycles. Dang. That bumps both armor. And then... That's okay. It brings up Decode, which is good.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
And then Malfactor 3.
Yeah, I guess...
You grab Ferocious Bite.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like Overtoad should have Ferocious Bite.
I agree. There we go.
Nice.
Draw another one. What do we got? Oh boy. Suspension field. That's not terrible. Target takes 1, then is suspended. He just gets some more armor.
Oh, it gets 2 armor.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
a defrag.
Takes 1 that loses, but then we get 2 back. So he still net gains. And then unattach all passes that have current Malefactor stackers or Origin stack. So I don't think I need to do anything around that, correct?
Yep, we're good. Cool. Yeah, that just goes back.
Stack. So then this goes down 1, and base drop is up top.
Lose deuce.
Cool.
Yeah, decode.
Boom.
So Zaximus can't get to defrag next turn.
I know, it's tragic.
Oh, or well,
that's okay because I can do force field. I'll
Oh yeah, that's right.
pop
That's
force
right.
field. I think.
All right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm up, so I'll gain a max RAM. Gosh, all the hands are reattached.
I know.
I mean, I could just lay into Calebrena.
Oh wait, how much? So she needed to receive one.
Oh yeah,
for
she
Future
needs
Blossom.
1 damage. You
Yeah,
100%.
good.
I'm gonna spend 3 RAM and Timber of the Taiga, and then immediately unattach it to deal 5 to Calebrena.
Nice. Yeah. We can just run her down here because I can pop force field and then hit defrag next. Like.
Oh yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. I think
that'll be
we're
so much damage.
Really good shape. Oh, and then I'm gonna spend 2 to use Sunlight of the Savannah, and then immediately unattach it to deal another 5 to her. And then I'm gonna spend 2 and Drifting Gardens here. So there are a few things that could happen that could be really bad here, knowing the cataclysms.
Yeah.
So, I'm like inside my head, I'm crossing my fingers for mercy. We'll see. Okay, so I'm moving on to the World Breaker incursion phase. So the first thing we get is a Cataclysm. She initializes. Cataclysm is going to be...
How bad?
Oh, upside during evocation. My bad. Cataclysm is going to be... Ooh, Nexus Rend. Unattach all active patches originating from the Malfactor stack. Then the highest health character in the current squad exchanges stacks with the Malfactor stack, and that character loses health equal to the sum cost of all programs in their stack.
Whoa.
Oh, you can't see Illum, but she has 12 per player, so she's actually has 24 health right now.
Yeah.
And in a 4-player game, she'll have 48, so she scales per player count. Whoa, what was that magnifying glass you did? That was awesome.
Wasn't that cool? Yeah, I just found that today as another feature. I mapped it to the mouse.
It's so good. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of terrible. My highest health character is gonna be J Kuma.
Yeah.
And J Kuma is going to... Okay, he's got to exchange with a Malfactor stack. This might just kill him. What's in here? So he loses health equal to the sum cost of all programs in the stack, and this is a fat stack. Face drop, combo breaker. Oh yeah, okay, well, J Kuma is deleted off the face of the planet. So he loses 6 plus 3 plus 4. So he loses 13 health. So
he's done. Thank you, J Kuma.
That one doesn't always hit that hard, but yeah.
That was really funny.
So, anyways, this crashes out.
Gameplay,
these unattach and crash out. J Kuma's gonzo. Ooh, okay. Hanneman Furnace comes off, and then it's gonna immediately regrip. So Hanneman Furnace, I'm gonna do the gripping phase and then the disassembly. So gripping, this is gonna go to the highest health, which is gonna be Mocha. Oh, I need to fall in. Hold on. I'm gonna fall in with Dugu. Hanneman Furnace is gonna hit the highest health, so it's gonna attach to Mocha. And then disassemblies. So Hanneman Furnace is gonna run Void Crush, so it's gonna deal 2p to him. And then it's gonna Malfactor 3. And I really don't want to lose Timber of the Taiga. I could get Sunlight. No, I'll just take 3. That's fine. I feel like the damage is more important right now. And then Hand of Vortices is going to run a disassembly.
Nice.
Core extraction. Target character loses 1 health, malfactor 5. And I do not want to malfactor because that will kill her dead. So I will get sunlight back, which is actually kind of nice. So this will go here. I'll get sunlight back. Core extraction goes under. Perfect. Okay. And I am all done, Logan. It's all you. Go for it.
I think this is shaping up pretty good here. Does she need to take any more damage from Future Blossom, or are we okay? I think that was right.
No, we're all good. So she's at 12, so she has 12 left. So
yeah, we're in a pretty solid spot here, I feel like.
I think we're gonna win. I mean, she's gonna crash probably another one of each of our characters, depending on how the cataclysms go.
Yeah, because I'm on 7 now, so I'm just gonna pop Force Field, right? That's the turn here, I think. So that goes onto good old Onibaba, patch self, and it's going to be on attached, add 10 armor to the attached character.
10 armor.
We love that, don't we? Look at that.
Oh yeah.
What a pile.
Excellent news.
Yeah, and then I have 2 battery tokens, but Zax is suspended, so.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of in a pickle there. I'm trying to think if there's any other thing I could do that to get around, like. Thing is,
it's not really. I mean, they're just gonna regrip. I just maybe pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Right? And then okay, so he unsuspends. Cool. And then let's see what's next. So now I need to do a cataclysm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Diamond Ire. Oh my gosh. Deal X+1 AI damage to the gripped character in the current squad with the lowest health. If you have no gripped characters, the current squad takes 3. Okay, so everybody. X is max ramp. Oh. Well, that... Oh, no. Let's see, who's lowest? So he's lowest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and how is this going to interact with Taunt again? It's cost. She just takes some damage, right?
Oh, yeah. If you have Taunt, she'll take 1 damage from the cost modification.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
So that's good. But then, yeah, that's going to be 7 damage.
Oh, that won't kill him, though.
To Zax. It's going to wipe his armor off, but I think that's fine.
Oh, no, it'll be 8, right? X+1.
Oh, you're right.
7 ramp.
8.
Yeah.
So he takes 1. Or that's 4, so he's gonna take 4 damage. He has 3 left.
That's not too bad though. He's gonna survive the disassembly, right?
I'm really glad that there was armor on him. That was incredibly lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Incredibly lucky. Okay, and now I draw for
just do your disassemblies.
Yep, so what do we got here? We got good old temporal hardening. This hand gains 1 armor. My gosh. They're unstoppable.
Yeah.
And then 1 damage.
Your hands are pretty tanked up.
They are tanky hands. This goes back in as a shuffle. And we draw another one. Ooh, Void Crush. Target character takes 2. This is for Zax and Malfactor 3. Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, and the one from Blossoms. Yep.
Yeah.
So she takes 1 from Putrid.
Like, so I have to swap, otherwise he dies.
Oh no, you do.
But that it does get Rocket Cry. Ooh, this is.
It's okay, because defrag will come back to us, right?
Yeah,
probably.
I think so. I think this is fine. So, oh, whoops, sorry. Grab that one.
I got it. So we just lost defrag to Malfactor.
That's pretty wild.
Classic Calebrena.
Classic Calebrena. We're in this though. I can still do a ton of damage next turn because I can do Ferocious
Bite.
I can too.
I actually think I can knock her out this next turn.
Perfect.
I think we've just won. Yeah.
Good.
We're in good shape. It wasn't too bad. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna Timber the Taiga, and then immediately unattach it for 5 damage.
Nice. Oh yeah, because you can do 5 and 5.
Yeah. And then I'm going to Sunlight, immediately unattach it, and do 4. So that should be that.
That's game, right? Because we got
5, 5. No, she's at 23.
Oh, you're right. So she has 1 left. Oh my gosh.
One
Matt,
left.
come on. You
You
have to
can
be
do
able to
one.
do 1 damage turn.
Well, maybe. Actually, hold on. Let me look.
Because if
Let me see if I can close it out with
2
1
ram,
damage.
don't you?
I do have 2 ram.
You already popped Timber of the Taiga.
No, I don't have anything I can do.
Dude, you should pop. No, I got pull all your totems.
Dugu heals 1 at the during initialize.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, well, I could. I mean, I can armor. Well, I guess I might as well armor up. Maybe that'll help save me, right?
Wait, but can't you? Did you already use? You already used Sunlight of Savannah, right?
Yes. Yeah, I have no damage programs left. All of them have been robbed from me.
Well, you have Bit Shift underneath in Dugu Squad. You have literally 1 damage.
Oh, I do. I don't think I can get to it though. Oh, you know what? Well,
because it's.
Yeah, oh, that's not a command.
Stunned.
Yeah. No, I mean I'll get 2 virtual. I think that's the best I can do is just armor up. I just don't have the RAM for bit shift.
Oh, did you could use force cantrips on Timber of the Taiga.
No, because it's not a command.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's too bad. I thought about that. That would have been amazing. That would have done it. All right, well,
cool.
That's all good. I pass. So let's do Calebrena here.
Nice.
So Fox goes back into here. Oh no, I put those up there. This goes here. Okay.
Oh wait, Elum saying Putrid does the 1 damage on Blossoms. Did we not add that yet?
Oh, for the Cataclysm. Ah.
So she's gonna die on her turn.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yep, you got it, 100%. So she activates the Cataclysm. It would have been. Oops! I keep flipping the evocations.
Yeah, because it pops as soon as it's activated.
Yeah. Oh, amazing! Oh, it would have been rewrite the reel again too. Wow.
Dang.
That's incredible. GG's.
Good game.
We
yes,
won.
Really
that was
good game. This is awesome.
Base Calebrena. That went really smoothly. I feel like we were in much better shape this game than last game.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty good.
Well, we didn't get tinkered as much with like the movement of
Thanks, Illum.
Patches. Yes. No, thank you, Illum. And good job on keeping the eye on future blossoms. Exactly. Team effort here.
Oh, so good. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. What time is it? It's 8:24. We could go. Do you want to play a little bit into a game with mutations? Just to kind of show them off a little bit.
Yeah,
we can look at some mutations, see what they look like.
I think that sounds
great. Reload the table back to base,
and
we can take a look at some of the mutations. Calebrena's mutations are. This is 100% subjective, but I think they're some of the worst of the 3 incursions. Her mutations are just majorly face-wrecking.
Oh, look at these.
Shuffle these up. You want to shuffle the mutations?
I will. Let's do it. A massive shuffle. Draw 1. Let's see what we get.
You want to do 2?
Should we do 3? I do 2.
I'll tell you what, like, the more mutations we draw, the faster.
That is fair. That's interesting. Yeah. Speedrun Calebrena.
Brand new world. All deconstructs get +1P and +1A if any of their targets share a brand with the top program of the holding stack. All characters share a brand with common. So I want to explain a couple of things here because this is a little bit older in Tabletop Simulator and some of these terms have been updated. Yeah. Deconstructs are disassemblies and the holding stack is the malfactor stack. Yeah. So this mutation has just been in Tabletop Simulator for a little while. Yeah. But basically this says all disassemblies get +1P and +1A if their target share brand with the top program of the holding stack. Because the malfactor stack is common at base, until you malfactor this away, you're always going to be getting the +1A and +1P. So, brand new world. Let's see. Let's do 2. Folded Fate. Yeah, I'm glad that you're stoked about that, Illum. I feel the same way. Like, we really wanted these to be unique. We didn't want it to be just kind of like 3 repeats of the same thing. So we had a lot of fun like exploring wild things that like we couldn't do in the 1v1 in any appreciable way. So yeah, they're good fun. Next time we'll have to figure out when we're gonna stream again, but we'll do an Invader stream relatively soon too, because he's gotten some wonderful updates. So Folded Fate. If the current squad's max RAM is 3 or greater, Malfactor causes the character to lose X plus 3 health instead of the normal value. Cataclysms cannot be modified. So this mutation makes it so you almost always have to Malfactor past the early game. And then it also makes it so defensive patches kind of just absolutely become useless against Cataclysms. You can still use them against disassemblies. So one of the better strategies for more difficult Calebrena engagements is to bring a lot of good defensive patches to take the bite off of those really terrible Cataclysms. So if you're going to eat like 9 damage, but you can use Benabos's block to knock 4 off of it, then all of a sudden you're not looking at like characters getting one-shotted off the board every turn. But Folded Fate makes that so that is not as useful.
That's crazy. I haven't seen these in a long time, and so it's like awesome to see how these have come to fruition.
Underworld Alchemy. Ooh, when a non-incursion character or program crashes a hand, activate an evocation against that character's squad. The character that crashed the hand is counted as gripped until the evocation resolves.
Dang.
So so that just means every time you crash a hand, you eat an evocation.
Yeah.
Which is gnarly. So we can play a few rounds into these 3 mutations. I think so. Generally speaking, with starters, we talked about this a little bit in the Paz battle, but I think when you get up to around 3 mutations, you start getting into places where the starter decks really get pretty handily wrecked. If you're playing at like 4+ mutations, you're probably thinking about how to specifically build against Calebrena. So you're kind of familiar with the battle, you know some of the things she can do, and you're trying to strategize around how you can specifically build a deck against her.
Yeah.
And then we have some crazy, amazing brewers on the team, like Wyatt, who like have fun trying to figure out how to do max mutation battles against the incursions, which is just absolutely nuts. Like you need every turn to go perfectly, and you need like 4 squads that are absolutely interlinked in like the perfect synergistic strategy. Pretty crazy. Way more big brain than I am. So good. Anyways, we can play a few rounds into it, but it's 8:30, so we probably don't. Another game will probably take us way into the evening.
Yeah, I'm down. We can play a bit into this, and I mean, who knows how much damage we'll take too. We may get absolutely.
Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go.
Cool.
Okay, so
you should go first again. I think that.
Oh
that's
yeah,
the
so
best.
you can bit shift my hand.
Exactly.
That's the plan.
At least something. Do something at the. Have a good start.
All right, I'm gonna do my usual favorite play. I'm gonna hair totem out onto Calamity.
Classic.
And then, all right, we'll go Calebrena. So she's going to initialize her, or she's gonna do her incursion phase again. Now, we don't need to grip. We don't need to do disassemblies. So all we need to do is an assembly step and grab a hand. So we got the Hand of Vortices, which is actually not bad for me. So Hand of Vortices is the hand that makes it so programs return to the top of their stacks when activated rather than the bottom. That in and of itself can just absolutely ruin a player, but since I'm a patch heavy squad, most of my things attach, so this doesn't hurt me as bad as it might hurt like Logan.
Yeah, that would be pretty devastating for me.
Okay, so Hand of Vortices comes out, nothing else happens, you're up.
Sweet. I do bit shift. I'll just do 1 damage to that hand, moving us along.
Brilliant.
I get my ram. I'm just doing like earlier, throw it on Tonkor, and we're good. I will then swap in Zaximus. He'll on suspend. in a second here, but he's going to get his 2 armor. Which we love that. Cool, cool. And then on to this. So same deal. I just end up drawing a hand. Oh boy. Hand of Stasis. Characters in the squad do not update, and you skip your ready character steps.
No.
This character may
That's
not
an awful
deactivate.
one to get.
Yeah. Dang, that's really tough with Zax.
Yeah, that shuts down Zax big time.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Here we go. We got this. So then I think on to you, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. So I'm going to, and this will be nice too, because we can kind of speed play a little bit now that we've gone through one, so we can get a little bit of a sense of the actual pacing of play. We wanted incursions to be like somewhat brisk experiences too. Like we didn't want incursions to, you don't have to plan a whole day around playing them. So so I'm gonna spend 2 RAM. I'm gonna throw out Fox Totem, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna play a little bit differently this time. I'm gonna just reset Putrid Blossoms, and I'm gonna get Winds of Purity in play. Oh, you know what?
Tell me.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a big brain play here.
I love it.
Oh wait, no, I'm not. It was too big brain. I don't think that's a good idea. We're just gonna, I'm just gonna reset it. I was gonna put Putrid on one of my own characters, so I don't have to get past it in the stack. But I just think that that's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna help, to be honest.
Okay.
And putting it on the hand isn't gonna help because it's gonna grip and then kick it off. So. So I think we're in good shape. So we're going to move to Calebrena's incursion phase. And then she is going to, first thing she's going to do is initialize, then she's going to grip. So Hand of Vortices is highest health, so it's going to grab onto Calamity. Oh, Hand of Vortices is going to help me though. It's going to keep Winds of Purity on top. Wow.
That's really interesting actually.
That's amazing. That's actually totally rad. Okay, so Hand of Vortices hooks onto Calamity. Then we're gonna do our disassemblies. So we're gonna draw this. Core Extraction loses 1 and Malfactor 5. And I.
Uh-oh. That's a big Malfactor early game.
I don't want to lose her stack.
Yeah.
I kind of have to though, and taking this stack will. Oh, I lose my totem though. We got to do it. We just have to do it. So the other thing is that swapping this out, this stack, is going to make it so we don't eat that mutation that gives everything +1P and +1A across the board, because the common cards are out of the Malfactor stack now. Okay, so I'm going to swap Core Extraction, and then I'm going to grab another hand. So, Hand of Commandments. Ooh, I got Hand of Commandments this time. Very cool. Okay, and I am all done. It's all you, Logan. Go for it.
Heck yeah. So I got 2 RAM. I think like I'll just kind of run the similar play to last game. So I'll do Breakbeats right now. I feel like that works, right? We can get out 2 damage before they grip. So 2 on Hand of Stasis. I'll speed play this.
Cool.
Goes underneath for that was on Tonkor. We're good. And then okay, so I'm done. I now, before this grips, character squad do not update and skip here. I wonder if I think I want to swap out Zax actually, and I'll swap in Overtoad. Right?
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's the move. Okay. Then he'll unsuspend, and now we're on to it. So first it's gonna grip, and it's gonna grip lowest health character, which is gonna be Tonker or Scrapper. I'm gonna do Scrapper for now. I think that's good. And then I need to draw a disassembly. Or wait, do I need to take? I need to take another hand before that, didn't I? Should I have taken another?
No, disassembly first, and then assembly.
That's right, and then the hand. Okay. So temporal hardening. This hand gain. Yeah, same deal. It's just armoring up right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
1 damage. And this damage is on this hand. Yeah, gotta keep that up there. Okay. And then...
Beautiful. And
yeah,
I'll shuffle this back in.
And then I need to draw a new hand. Flip it. What do we got? Oh, gosh. Hand of Execution. Okay, so that's not terrible. Could be a lot worse.
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
I might land a healing more this game. Though, okay. So... see.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna add a ram.
You take what? Oh, you're right, from the mutation.
Well, no, so the mutation, it gives everything. So it gives all the disassemblies +1 power and +1 AI if your character shares a brand with the top program of the current malefactor stack. So so he's not taking +1 P because none of his characters have Arc Totem.
Oh no, but Overtoad does, right? Overtoad.
Yeah, but he didn't get hit by a deconstruction.
Okay, so it's only
disassembly.
So it's only on the ones, yeah, with the disassembly. I'm looking at. So
yeah, you got it. I will though. Calamity will take the +P or +A.
Yeah.
If the malefactor stack is common though, as it starts out, then everybody's hit because everybody has a common brand. So
that's brutal.
Okay, so I'm going to. Gosh, I want to unattach your Hand of Stasis, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just gonna regrip to you. We can't really like kill it.
Yeah.
Right? So, I'm going to. I'm gonna spend 1 and bring out a totem. I lost my other totem, so I'm gonna be kind of like half power. And I'm gonna spend 2, and I'm gonna jab this hand. Okay, and then I'm going to pass.
Good.
So incursion phase. So Calebrena, first thing she does is she grips. So Hand of Commandments is going to grip lowest, which is going to be Dooku Squad.
Nice.
Oh, actually, I misplayed there though. Because I have Hand of Vortices up, Jab should have stayed on top. There we go. Okay. So Hand of Commandments attaches, then I'm going to do my deconstruction. So I'm going to start with Hand of Vortices over here, Temporal Hardening, and I'm just going to give that -1 P, so it's not going to do anything, but it is going to give, or any damage, but it's going to give an armor.
Yeah.
I'll put this, oh wait, ooh. No, it's +1 P for each attached patch, so I do take a damage. Because there are 2 patches. Drop it in, shuffle. Axial Construction. Target takes 2 and cycles Malefactor 3.
Ooh.
And we have 3 max RAM now, so all of our Malefactors are at 6.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, they're at +3.
Yeah, it is wild.
And that's, well, ooh. I guess we can go there. Sure. Oh, I actually take another damage from the mutation. Gosh,
yeah,
I gotta focus here. I'm like trying to stream, but I really gotta pay attention to what's happening. Yeah, so I take another from this. So Axial Construction is hitting me. It gets +1 AI because he's also Arc Totem. So he's gonna take 3 damage, and then it's Malefactor 6, and I don't want to take 6 damage. It's just like no way. So we're going to lose Dust and Timber, and we do get our totem back. We get Ferocious Bite, so that's not going to be bad.
Ilum, thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a great night.
That was a blast. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for saving the game for us, too. That was amazing.
You rock. No, it's always good to have you.
Later, dude. Okay, so let's see. We need to... Where are we at? Oh, we just finished disassemblies. I need to get an evocation. So Diamond Eye, suspend the grip character in the scroll with the highest cost program on top of the stack. So Calamity is gonna get suspended. Alright, I'm all done.
Boom.
You're up, Logan.
Oh boy. Let's see.
This is already going so much worse than the last game.
I know. Well, yeah, I'm just
this is gonna be really, really gnarly.
It's just crazy. It's a lot.
Yeah.
This is very crazy. I wonder if I should. The thing is that I can't. Once I swap in Zach, though, he's going to be perpetually suspended. Unless I, yeah, play. I guess I can play through, reset through, pump it up. But then I would put him in the passive play. Okay. Yeah, I guess. What do you think is? So you are in danger right now. I feel like I should throw Combo Breaker onto one of your team members. Where would you like that to go? Boy,
let's put that. I feel like saving Mocha is the most important right now.
Best
Thank
ROI
you. That's
there.
very helpful.
No, it's good. No, we gotta keep the crew together. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna be done, and but I will bring in Zax. He comes in suspended. Right. I can. Yep. So I can bring him in. He comes in suspended. He's not, unfortunately, gonna unsuspend. He gets his armor, which is good, and then I'll swap out. Ooh, I guess Overtoad maybe. Unless I want to deattach stuff. Maybe I will do some deattaching, and you can do some damaging possibly. So maybe I'll do yeah. Swap out Tonkor. Okay, awesome. So then I go on to hands are gonna grip, right? So this is gonna go on highest health, which is Overtoad. And now we'll do hand of execution, disassembly first, core extractor. Wow, and the malefactor, right? This is 8. 8.
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and it's gonna get rid of my decoded.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, so he loses 1 health. That happens. Do you think, like, what do you have in the stack up here? I don't want to mess up your tempo. Oh, that's your Timber of the Taiga. Oh my gosh.
I just take it. You can't take 8. To.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. I gotta do it. Okay. Wow, that is pretty gnarly. Oh, whoops. Go underneath here. There we go. And then we got another one. What is it? Ooh, Void Crush. Target character takes 2. Oh, another Malefactor. My gosh.
Oh, and it's gonna be +1 now as well.
Yeah, because it matches the.
Yeah, common stack, so it's 3.
Because everybody can take it. Okay, well I'll pull one on to have Overtoad take one of those. My special ability. Wow, this is pretty wild. I guess I'm gonna swap it because I can't take a 5. She dies. So I guess I get my decode back. Uh-oh, Matt. This is scary. We are in danger.
In enormous trouble. Yeah.
We are in danger.
Yeah. That's 3 mutations.
I know. I love this. Okay.
All right.
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need to do a what's it called? A void evocation, right? Because I have.
Oh yeah, you do need
3
to do
hands or 2 hands out already.
Yeah.
Portal Nexus, a gripped character in the current squad must exchange stacks with a gripped character in a different squad. Whoa. Well, I guess well, how about I give you Dust of the Desert for...
Oh, yeah, let's do that. The common stack?
I'm down. Let's do the Swapperoni.
Rock and roll.
Look at that.
Good. Whoops.
Oh, did it reshuffle? What was that? Jab was at the top, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just the TTS little auto shuffle.
It did a little nice auto shuffle. Whoa, look at all these common cards. Look at this. Then you're good to go.
All right. Let's refresh. I'm gonna grab a RAM. Okay. It's just all a mess.
Yeah,
so I'm
this
gonna
is dangerous.
Put Raven Totem out, and then okay, I have all my totems out. I don't have Timber. I do have Ferocious Bite.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot get to 6 rounds. Oh, can I? No. Oh, there's just no way to make it work. Oops, Doogie Squad healed one at the start of the turn. And both of your hands are attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ordering is just so funky. I wish Calamity wasn't suspended.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, so 7 health, 6 health, 8 health. So I don't want to ferocious bite myself though. We're in a real pickle, Logan.
We're in a pickle.
I kind of want to winds. What's under Winds of Purity? We have Glitch Pact.
Yeah, I feel like you like. Okay, is it crazy to? I'm trying to think of. Could you ferocious bite any of my characters? Like if you ferocious bited Overtoad, like that's not gonna kill him, and could we heal him up then?
Could we what?
Could we could then heal him up after, I don't know, maybe that's just a really...
Yeah, we could. It'd be nice if we could kill a hand with Ferocious Bite. I mean, it's just this has 1 armor. This is a real puzzle. Calebrena has us like in a... we are in an arm bar on
exactly,
the ground
no,
right
you guys in a stranglehold, man.
I know, it's so true. Exactly. Well, I think what we gotta do, we do have to... I need 1 more RAM in my life. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... I'll tell you what I can do. I'm just gonna Winds of Purity off. Hand of Commandments. I have to do that anyway. Like I have to use Winds of Purity as the first turn.
Okay.
So for 2 RAM, I'm gonna Winds of Purity. It stays on top because of Vortices. So I'm gonna untouch Hand of Commandments. And then I've got 3 RAM left. Oh wait, I can do this. I can do this. Actually, I can do this. Okay. So wins. This is good, Logan. We've solved it. We cracked it.
We cracked the
I'm gonna swap out Dugu. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, it's the RAM
I
you
can get
needed.
a virtual. Yeah, we got it. I just so good. Okay, I'm gonna pop the battery, pop the virtual. I'm gonna Ferocious Bite. I'm going to destroy Hand of Commandments.
Good.
So that is amazing.
Yeah.
But Hand of Commandments crashes, goes under. Now, because of our mutation, I immediately get an extra evocation. So here we go.
Oh my gosh,
Iron Halo. Add 2 armor to all hands. Okay, that's not too bad, considering.
Yeah.
Since I only had 1 hand. So that hand has 3 armor now. I'm gonna flip Iron Halo back. Okay, that was not too bad. We remove a Bastion token. Slow progress. You gotta savor every victory.
I know.
Okay.
Dude, this is tough.
Yeah. So I'll move to the end of my turn. Calamity will unsuspend, and then we're gonna go to Calebrena. So she initializes, she grips, she deconstructs. So we're gonna get degrading is gonna hit Calamity. I'm gonna give it -1 P, so it does 0, and the mutation doesn't have effect because she doesn't share anything with the Malefactor stack, which is good. And then Malefactor 3, which is Malefactor 6. So I don't want her to take 6. That would almost kill her. So there we go. I now have Scrap and Weld. Excellent news. I can take all of your armor, Logan.
Take it all.
Okay, good. And then I get a hand. So oh, the claw.
The claw.
The claw. The claw.
This is probably my favorite card in all of Calebrena. Actually, it's 100% my favorite card in all of Calebrena.
I like the claw. The claw.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
All right. And that's it.
Yeah.
You're up.
This is great. What a time. We got the
I was
claw.
gonna say we should do another turn or two, but I'm kind of genuinely curious if we can squeak out of this.
Okay, so let's see. So I have... Let's think this through. So he's suspended still. I want... That would be... I don't have quite enough RAM. Deactivate. Like, I could decode and pop them both off. But that doesn't really do anything. I feel like it's better off popping... yeah. I wonder if should I just hit claw for 2 for sure? And then, okay, what if I did claw for 2 and then trimmed the line and burnt battery and popped off Hand of Vortis? Like, do you want Hand of Vortis still attached? Like, I know it is technically kind of helping you. Vortices, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No. I can unattach it. I just don't know. Actually, yeah. Why don't you pop it off, and I'll try and hurt it.
Or, because okay, so say if I didn't do that, that leaves me with 3, and I could I guess I could then just do... no, okay, maybe I will. This is okay, Matt. Actually, I'll keep it, and because you have the claw. So the idea is you're going to focus the claw for now. Kill the claw, right? That's the move. And so I'll reset for 1, and then I will then burn 1. Or do I actually want to spend that? Because if I saved it, I'll have 5 next turn, so I can play through that. So maybe that's okay, actually. Okay. But I can't. No, I do want to burn both these actually, because I want to get through past the plate. And so the pump it up did unsuspend him, and then I get 2 armor, and I'll throw that on. I don't really want it to get lost elsewhere, so I'm gonna throw. I probably need it on her though, maybe. Now we'll leave it here. To maximize this may be a bad move, Matt. We may lose a character, but we're committed.
Oh, it's gotta just plow ahead.
Exactly. Okay, so now we're on to this. So the hands are both gripped, so we're gonna draw a disassembly for Hand of Execution. Oh boy. Suspension field. The target takes 1, then is suspended. Well, dang.
Oh, and it gets +1A, so you're taking 2.
Yeah. Yeah, because the matching brand, right? That's... Yeah, dang. And then unattach all patches that have the current malefactor stack as their origin stack. I don't need to do anything to that, I don't think, right? Yeah, and then I just cycle malefactor stack. Oh, that's just 2 cards there.
Nice.
Well, do I need to unattach? Because there would be one of your patches, right? Is technically the origin stack.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you
actually,
do need to pop that out.
100% right. So
that would be one of your totems,
take Fox
right?
totems. Yeah, I'm glad that you cut that.
And then where does it go? Does that go on top? Should I have cycled it first, or yeah? Maybe that's right? Okay. Cool. And then suspension field is done. Put that bottom. We got, what do we have here for my second? Temporal hardening. This hand gains 1 armor. Ah, yes, classic. We just love that for the hands. All the armor. And then I take 1. And then shove this program in. We're good there. Now I need to draw Warp World. Oh boy, choose left to right. This is so fun, actually. Move each of your current player's active character stacks to their active character in that direction. The furthest left or right stacks wrap to the other side. So, what a time to be alive. I am going to, well, he overtoad's done. I gotta move to the right. Yeah. Because I want to make sure that defrag is positioned to be used next turn. Scary stuff right there. And then I think that's it.
Awesome. So good. All
Go
right.
for it, Matt.
This is gonna be good. Killing a hand.
Killing a hand.
So I'm just gonna immediately ferocious bite and get rid of the claw.
The claw. It was
the claw.
We love the claw.
The claw. We do love the claw.
It was short-lived.
Okay, Bastion token coming off, and then I immediately eat an evocation. Diamond Eye again. Suspend the grip character in the current score with the highest cost program. So that is just Calamity. It's kind of not. I mean, she can reset off of. Actually, she'll unsuspend at the end of the program. That's fine. Or not the end of the program. The end of the turn. Let's see here. So, don't want to do anything with that. What's under Scrap and Weld? Oh, armor up. Yeah, I may as well do that. Let's just reset Scrap and Weld to the bottom. Let's suspend her. Okay, so we'll move to Calebrena.
Okay.
So she initializes, she grips, she does her disassemblies, degrading. So she does share a brand. So this is going to get +1 P, but then she's going to get -1. So she just takes 1 damage. And then it's Malfactor 6, which will kill her dead. So we're not going to do that. We're going to get Timber of the Tiger back. Excellent news.
Nice.
And then I get a hand. Hand of Absolution. Cancel all swap actions. And then, you know what? Huh. Do we need some healing? Should I get that? Let's do that.
Yeah. I'm
gonna bring Kadame and then she'll suspend and unsuspend.
Yeah, then.
Oh no! What am I thinking? My turn is already done.
That's
I'm in
true.
the incursion phase.
Yeah.
Go for it, Logan. You're up. I know that's cheating, big.
No, but we are gonna need healing. This is.
I could have done that.
It's okay. Who knows what's gonna. This is gonna be a fascinating development. Should I? Okay, so I can hit with defrag, which I feel like is pretty important. Like, yeah. I think that's just the move here. So I'm gonna defrag. So will I generate that armor? I know we've gone back and forth with this years ago, but will I generate the 1 armor to any target character to resolve before defrag? Like, I can use it on defrag, as I recall, because I generate her gifted welder armor, and then I can burn it with defrag in the same turn. Yeah, because it's when she's resolving, it's not after she resolves. So I'll throw that on Zax. And then I'm going to take... So I have 6. Yeah, I have exactly 6, and I'll bop Hand of Absolution. Sounds good? It's gone. You never have to worry about it ever again, Matt.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
That makes me so happy. Okay, so this being gone, you get an evocation immediately.
I do.
Bastion token is gone.
Give me the, let's see, what do we got? Portal Nexus. Oh my gosh, we gotta swap some cards. Oh, you only have 1 gripped character. So I have to give you, I guess the decode, this here. I'm gonna give you this, is that okay?
Yeah.
We'll return this soon, I think, I hope. That'll be my goal.
That is okay. That is no big deal.
Okay, so I have a little bit left. What do I have under there? Ooh. I'll pump it up on, yeah, I'll throw it up on Zax. Because that generates the armor. He will suspend and then unsuspend because it's right at the end of my turn. And that's the end. I'm not going to burn the last one. Maybe I'll keep Trim the Line there. That's kind of a nice, cheap one. Okay. We good.
So good?
Yeah. And then on to... Here we go. Oh boy. First one, so this is Hand of Execution. Void Crush. Target character takes 2. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a 3 too, right? Because it. Oh no, it doesn't match.
Oh
no, it doesn't match.
Well...
Thankfully, right? Hand of
Oh
execution. It doesn't match because he has Benobasa.
Yep, you're good.
So he just takes the 2, but I do have a malefactor, so I'll give this actually up to here. Take this back, and then hopefully you'll. I'm sure you'll get a malefactor, and then can take it back.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's good. Flip it. Goes back there. Take another one. Core extractor for. Wow, that is crazy.
Like, yeah, well, you just can't do it.
Like I have to do the swap. Like.
Have to.
Yeah, and then oh my gosh. I just love this gameplay. It's the sequencing is so fun. Okay.
I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Logan.
So good.
I also enjoy it.
I'm biased, of course, but
I'm not biased. I'm flawlessly objective.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then I just draw an evocation. What do we got?
Sweet.
It's the Iron Halo. Of course it's the Iron Halo. We love the armor.
Of course it's the Iron Halo.
And with so much armor. This is, wow. This is really quite something.
Yeah, you got that last game. Like, your hands are just impenetrable fortresses.
They are. I really have to bet on you carrying that. And this goes in, and then it's going to get a shuffle. Good.
Oh, I forgot. I can't heal you. It doesn't really matter. There's no reason to bring Kadama in.
No,
I mean, I can heal myself, but you got execution going.
I'm locked down. This is bad. Yeah. You're good to go. All right. In danger here.
Let's see what we can do. Okay, so we're at 6. I want a Ferocious Bite. I don't have any Ferocious Bite targets. I can decode 2 hands off. That would give you a whole hand or a whole turn to hit him. Yeah. Do you have any big plays?
I did burn my well, I don't have my defrag anymore. Unfortunately.
Let me look at my stacks. Let me see what I can do here.
Like
a base draw.
If I hit with Timber of the Taiga, it leverages your totems to all but it says your active totem, so I guess not. So I can't really. Timber of the Taiga is just a 1 for me then.
Useless to you.
Yeah. So given I guess I would just attach it to you. That's how I would play that. Because I can patch any.
So yeah, that's a great idea.
So I would patch onto you. So I think that's like my big hit is setting you up for a next turn or a file. Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna do what I can. I don't really have. Well, no. You know what I can do? I'm gonna swap out Jakuma. Swap in Kadama. She's suspended. I'm going to reset her with T. Then I'm gonna do 2 for Vines. I'm gonna heal Calamity for 3.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna spend 1. And which hand do you want unattached?
I think the because this is gonna change.
If I
highest health will move this because Overtoad doesn't have highest health anymore. So that's actually maybe fine. So then, yeah, I would do.
If I get rid of execution, I can heal you for 2.
Yeah, I think that's the move. I think bump it up, and then because then that'll attach anyway to Zax's. So mix it up too.
So I'm taking execution off.
Yeah, and I still have like 6 damage on him. Yep. And then this 2 armor's on.
Yeah.
That.
And then I'm gonna use T of Discussion to heal you for. Who do you want healed? Scrapper or Overtoad?
I think Scrapper at the moment, probably.
Definitely Scrapper.
Yeah. That's 2 health. That's great. That's really good, dude. That keeps us in.
Yeah, that worked out.
Yeah.
Okay, Calebrena is gone. So initialize grip, disassembly step.
Yep. Oh boy.
Whoa. Out of control. It's gonna be suspension field. So target takes 1 AI, and she does not share a brand with Scrap Brigade, so it's just 1, and is suspended. Everything returns to the malefactor stack, so your Pump It Up goes back to the malefactor stack.
Yeah. Dang. That's so sad.
It's too bad.
That is.
Got it. Nice. And then cycle the malefactor stack, so Pump It Up goes under. This goes here. Calamity takes the 1. Alright. And then I get a hand. Hand is Hand of Misdirection. Alright.
Dang.
You are up, Logan.
We're hanging in there. Okay,
we are.
So I got 6 now. Oh gosh. Well, I'm gonna set you up for Timber the Taiga. I think that's really important first. Right.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be great.
So I'll put that on. What do you want? That I'll probably also give it on. I'll probably give you Dust of the Desert too, honestly, and a Fox Totem. I'll probably just
yeah,
kit you up. I think so. Timber the Taiga should go on. Who do you think? Oh, Mocha?
Why don't you stick it on Kodama?
Kodama? Okay. Perfect. And then I'll do 2 for Dust of the Desert. Who should that go on?
Let's put that on Mocha.
Okay. And then finally Fox Totem for you. Where?
Oh man, this is amazing. This is like Christmas. Except for Fox Totem is Patch Self, so that has to go on your character.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So if I have 1 left, what should I? Yeah, I guess I'll just Patch Self. That's fine. Because I can just suspend this and gain another. I can gain a Virtual Ram next turn. Sure. Okay. Cool. And then do I want to do any swaps? This is gonna go to highest health. Maybe that, yeah, I will actually. I'll get rid of Zax. I'll bring in Onibaba, because then that's gonna go to her. Which is fine. Okay, cool. So I'm done now. Oh, she does suspend, and then she won't unsuspend. Yikes. Ooh. Oh, that is...
Dude.
Brutal. I guess that's... Wow. That's kind of crazy. What do I have for damage in here? Like, but you're going to be able to kill stuff in a bit here, though, too. Yeah, okay.
And I mean, you can reset, but that's just...
Well, it's just a huge reset, too. It's whatever. Like, I feel like I still want to get this pulled onto her, because then I can use Zax.
Yeah.
Is my thought.
Yeah.
Because I'll do... Yeah, okay. Cool. So, I'm done. So then this hand grips her. And then this is for Hand of Execution, Temporal Hardening, of course, just the way it is. Always more. Oh yeah, we're at 3 armor now. As it goes, the beefiest
As it
hands.
goes.
And then she takes 1 damage. This goes back in. Go to shuffle. Void Crush. So, okay, so there's nothing in Scrapper's stack. Right?
Nothing.
Yep, so how does that... So does she still take the stack?
Yeah, so the Malefactor stack still exists, it's just nothing.
Yeah, interesting. That's kind of cool, that's good. I'll take that. And then Evocation. Damn it, I suspend the gripped character in the current squad with the highest cost program on top of their stack. Ha, already suspended. Good. Can't suspend me if I'm already suspended.
So amazing. Easy.
Yeah, on to you.
Alright. Okay, let's go refresh, grab an extra RAM. Okay, let's delete some stuff.
Yeah.
So oh, you need Hand of Stasis gone, right?
Yeah. That could be good. I don't know how you really do that. Without...
No, we're good. I got it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Well, let me make sure here. So it's, yeah, okay, I can do it. This will be good. So what are we gonna do? Oh, wait, how much health does it have? Oh, it's got 6.
Yeah, it has 6 plus the... Yeah, because it has 2 armor on it. Yeah.
Oh, no, well...
Think you can take it?
I can kill either of your hands. Or misdirection. Let's get rid of... I feel like this is just gonna wreck you, so let's get rid of stasis.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do Vines of Aruth. I'm gonna heal Calamity for 3. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna heal her for 3. And then I'm gonna do 1, do Caustic Tincture. I'm gonna unattach Hand of Stasis. Or no, well, Oh, yeah, okay. Unattach Hand of Stasis. Here you go. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna use Ferocious Bite and hit it for 5. So 2 armor.
Oh, it's got 3. Oh, it has.
That's okay though. So it has 3 armor, so that's gonna do 2 and 2.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
Sweet. And then I'm also going to unattach Timber of the Taiga and deal another 3 to it. No, 4 to it. So it is toast.
Boom. It gone.
It gone. So this hand goes under.
And Calebrena transforms.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, so Bastion token is gone, and then I immediately get
an evocation.
Oh,
Iron Halo.
Iron Halo, man. Every time. There are 4 cards in there, and I feel like 3 of them are Iron Halo.
The Iron Halo spam is strong.
Yeah, no, exactly. So rude. Okay, so alright, let's move on to Calebrena. So first thing is gripping, so lowest health is gonna get gripped, and that's gonna be Mocha. It's gonna get Hand of Misdirection. And I can't do EXEs or reactions anymore with that attached, so...
Oh gosh, we gotta get that off of there.
Yeah. Whoops, I made a mistake. This Timber of the Taiga does not go. This Timber of the Taiga needs to go back to... Who has the Timber stack?
It was... Oh, think about... it was with the Fox Totem over here and Sunlight... or Dust of the Desert? Or Sunlight? I don't remember.
Oh, that stack doesn't exist anymore. It goes back to the Malefactor stack. That's the stack that's empty.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yep, because it was on Scrapper, and she swapped.
And she played it out.
That's crazy.
That's okay.
Whoa.
I know, yeah.
That's so
nuts.
crazy.
Okay, so let's do disassemblies. Core Extraction on Mocha, he's gonna lose 1, and then I get Malefactor for 8, and I don't think I'll do that. I'll get Timber of the Taiga back. The Overtoad Ferocious Bite legend can live on. And then Suspension Field, so she does not have... Oh, she does have Fairless, so this is gonna do 2 damage to Calamity. And then unattach all patches in the Malefactor stack, which is Hair Totem is gone. And do you have an attached totem?
I do have an attached totem.
That goes back to the malefactor stack.
Oh. Where did this armor go? Oh, I think it was on that other hand. But you did enough damage. You over-damaged it.
Oh, yeah. We're good.
So that goes on top? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Or on bottom.
Oh.
And then she's suspended.
Whoa. Then
we cycle the malefactor stack. Okay. And then I eat an evocation for 2 hands. Nexus range. Grip character in the current squad must exchange stacks. Okay, so I'm gonna give. Oh, I have to take your force field.
Ah, that's okay.
You get decode.
Dude, that's actually great. Oh, that shuffled. Oops. Oh no, what's happening?
Oh gosh.
Ah.
Tabletop simulator.
Good
okay,
old.
Here, hold on. I'll straighten it out.
Yeah. Dude. How's the music that you have going? Is it good?
It's good.
It's good.
I've got a great DJ I've found on YouTube named Leica, and she does amazing.
That's
just kind of chill melodic house mixes.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's just the ticket for some evening Calebrena.
I like that.
All right. So we're good. Evocation done. Okay, now Calebrena is gonna transform into World Breaker. So.
She's gonna destroy us all.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like we're super well prepared for World Breaker.
Yeah, I don't know about this man.
Who
knows? We could pull it out, Matt. It's.
We could, it happened last night. With
That's
the
true.
2 mutations,
yeah, that is so true.
Here's your architect. I'll take.
Yeah, what do
I've
I
got treasure cache, gain a virtual.
Ooh, rainbow ink again. I'll take this.
Oh, nice. Rainbow ink is great.
It really is great. I wonder where do I even want to put this? I think I'll put it on Overtoad.
Well, you want it
on somebody. I guess on.
Unless you're gonna swap Scrapper out, maybe.
Well, the problem is that. But the problem is, she'll die.
Oh, yeah.
I have 1 health left. I don't like.
Well, you are.
Maybe I'll. Yeah.
Oh! Wait, hold on. Sorry. So let me make sure I do the whole transformation step.
Yeah.
So breaker. Everybody has a hand. All hands grip, so that's fine. Everybody. Okay, we're good. Breaker step is done.
Okay, it's done. I guess because like the thing is, I just can't really do. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna put this on her. I think she's our best chance of. Oh no! Oh my gosh! There's so much. What is going on here? Whatever. Okay.
All right, and you are.
Is it my turn? Oh boy. What do I? This is. Like I feel like I need to make something big happen here, but I have a lot of stunned characters. What's underneath it? Oh, more decode. Excellent. Well, I guess I will do. Okay, so Scrapper here. So pass the plate for sure, right? And I will throw it on. I'm not actually gonna put it on her because Scrapper I think may be kind of doomed. I'll put it on Onibaba. Well, only problem is gonna pop off her, so I put on Overtoad. We gotta. I feel like we gotta preserve it.
Preserve it.
I have defrag. I don't know if we really want. Like, what do you want me to bump off? Because the thing is, I can swap into here, right? I can do trim the line and then on the decode, and so I can bump off both of yours. Should I do that? Would that be helpful?
Yeah, that might be nice. I feel like eating a lot of disassemblies on World Breaker just kind of.
Yeah, it's not good.
If we. Plus, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be nice to get rid of these, especially misdirection. Like I can't.
Yeah.
Do a lot with that on.
She's flipped. Okay, so he comes in, he gets his 2 armor. I pay this to reset him, and then we go into decode for decode for 4. Boom, 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 boom. We love that. And then that pulls off both hand of Here, grab that hand there.
Oh, got it.
And then your...
I'll grab that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
She's still suspended. Do you have 3... Was there 3 armor still on that too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. That's wild. Okay. And then... Yeah, so now I'm on to this step. So finally, my Onibaba and my Overtoad unsuspend. Huge stuff.
Awesome.
Now we're into here. So I only have to do... I need to draw 1 hand. No, I need to still draw a hand, right? No. I need to just draw 1 disassembly. Okay, it's degrading. That's fine. Target character takes 1 if they have 10 or more health. So she's at 9, so she doesn't.
Oh. No, you're good though. So you've got to... You need to do your Cataclysm first.
Oh, wait, yeah, what are we talking about? I'm not even... Yeah, so that's fine. I need to do Cataclysm first.
Yeah. It's late, Logan.
No,
but
that's
we're
right.
hanging
I
in
forget
there.
that we're in a new phase. Yeah. So, okay, Cataclysm. So deal X +1 to the grouped character in your current squad with the lowest health. If you have no grouped characters, the current squad take. Yeah, so X. Oh.
Yeah.
So that's
gnarly.
8 damage to, yeah, to Onibaba. Well, shucks.
Is she gone?
She's at 9 right now. So.
Oh, okay. Gosh, Hand of Execution. I wish I could. Maybe I can heal her up.
I think she's about to die though,
it's
right?
It's good that she survived.
Because doesn't she get... She now gets... I have to still draw the disassembly, right? For the hand.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I do the disassembly for the
right.
hand, and then she takes... Target character takes 1. So she's out. She's gonzo.
Gonzo.
Wow, that is tragic.
Gosh, lost Rainbow Ink too.
And then, did these cards... Her stack crashes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are out. But I can have Scrapper fall in, which is good. That sets me up for a defrag. If you can pop Force Field, I can deliver a defrag. That is... I can deliver a 16 hit defrag.
Oh, except for I can't. She's suspended going into her turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so degrading. So I had to do Malefactor, but it doesn't even matter, right? Because Onibaba's dead.
Yeah.
Then do I need to draw a hand now after that?
No, Breaker doesn't draw any more hands.
Okay, but it's just... This hand just goes back to here, right? Just floating. Cool.
Yeah, it will grip next turn.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Alright.
Here, I'm going to position the camera on you, and I'm going to run to the bathroom again. I'll be right back.
Alright, sweet. So, I'm going to refresh, I'm going to grab an extra RAM, and then... I think I want to just run through some healing. So, I'm going to heal Mocha for 2. I'm gonna heal... I wish I could heal Logan's characters. I'm gonna heal Mocha for 2 again. I'm gonna spend 1. I'm gonna... Gosh. All my totems are gone, which makes my Timber of the Taiga pretty weak. I'm gonna search my stacks and see what kind of damage potential I have, because I don't have a lot without totems. And I'll get some totems back when I Malefactor, but I think the move right now is to just prep for a big next turn. So I'm going to Timber the Taiga onto...
Yeah,
Mocha.
I think we can pull this out actually, Matt.
I think so too. It's just that we're kind of in a little bit of a funky circumstance. But I think I agree. I think we'll be able to pull this out. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna pause there and leave.
Okay.
Caustic up. Okay, so what's gonna happen is we are going to enter Calebrena's phase. So
yeah.
Oh no. But everything's gonna regrip. That's okay. We're just force field a boom. That is our plan. Alright, so misdirection is gripping, so it's gonna get lowest health, which is gonna be Kadama.
Yeah, because you can't do force field of boom, right? Because yeah.
Highest health. This is gonna hit Mocha.
Mm-hmm.
Overseas. Oh, Calamity unsuspended at the end of my turn. And then we're going to do a Cataclysm. Whoops, I keep drawing the evocations. Cataclysm. Excellent. Choose a character on the current squad that doesn't have the lowest stage. Crash that character and gain 2 batteries. Then shuffle this. Okay. Wow. Doesn't have the lowest. Nightmare. I think it's got to be Mocha.
Oh my gosh, he's great with all the stuff on him.
Yeah, well, I can't use EXEs because of misdirection. Like, he cannot do anything. All those things on him are just useless, so.
Dang, I should've, yeah.
So Raven Totem.
Even though, didn't I unattach stuff, though? Or was that not this turn? I thought
Crash. You did, but they just regripped. I couldn't kill him.
You couldn't, yeah, I got you, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense, yeah.
So Vortices is up here. And then, next thing we gotta do. Man, what is the next thing we gotta do?
Yeah.
We did the Cataclysm. Oh, we've gotta do the Deconstructs. So the nice thing, or the Disassemblies, the nice thing is that this hand unattached, so I only have to resolve 1. Temporal Hardening. So Kadama does have Arc Totem, so it gets +1 P, and it gets 1 for every patch. So 1, 2, 3 to Kadama. And then Hand of Misdirection gains an armor. Just gains 1 armor.
Dang.
Then shuffle this back in. Alright. And that's my turn. You're up, Logan.
Whoa. So we got 8, dude. This is some bad things may happen to me. Yeah. I guess, like, I can defrag. Should I just try to do massive damage? Like, is that... Because if I do armor up, that gives me, yeah, so armor up.
I will defrag next turn. Or, sorry, we'll force field next turn.
Okay, so yeah, this is good. So armor, so this gives me 6, right? We'll just, all this is going to go into defrag in a sec, so we'll just collectively throw it out here. So that's 6 total, and then I'm going to defrag, which gives me another 1. That was 4 for run up, 3. And then I'm gonna take all my armor off, go big or go home, right?
Yeah, do it.
And that puts it at 7, 11, 13. And I'm gonna just hit Calebrena.
Perfect. Right? 13 on Cal?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we need to. I think.
Let's
just
do it.
Dump it all.
Good.
Go big or go home. Gotta make. Oh my gosh.
It's like if we can survive, then.
Dude, well, yeah, and here's what I'm gonna do too, because I'm gonna bet that one of my people is gonna die for sure, and I'm gonna swap out her. I'll swap in.
Oh, so you can reset into defrag.
Yep. Exact, or something like that, or just go. You know, this will just. She'll come in and then I just can't lose her. And I'll burn 1 else on Calebrena with bit shift.
Oh, I didn't fall in after Mocha crashed. I need to do that. I'm gonna fall in with Jakun.
holding on. We're hanging on barely. I
think we can do this.
Okay, so now it's on to her turn. So I have to do a cataclysmic first, right? Before I do any hand.
A cataclysm first. You
cataclysm, yep. Okay. So it's Nexus, Rend. Oh no. Unattach all active patches originating from the Malefactor stack. Okay, so that is. I think they're all there. How are there 4 programs in there?
Let me see. Oh, she shouldn't have a Raven Totem.
Okay.
Or no, Fox. Well, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, true.
One of these crashed Mocha's stack.
Gotcha. Okay, so then the highest health character in the current squad exchanges stacks with Malefactor stack. So that is going to be good old Tonkor. Okay. And I'm going to take damage equal to all of this. Oh, this is going to blast them. Then that character loses health equals some cause of all programs in the stack. I just love this ability. Oh, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's actually a really good stack to have it happen. Yeah, it's 6 total. Oh, he miraculously survives that.
Oh, so good.
Look at that. Okay. We in it.
Awesome.
Cool. And then, so that's that. Go down. This grips then on highest health character, which is now Zax. Is that 2? Yeah. Zax, and then I just do 1. Target character takes 2 in cycles, Malefactor 3. So, takes 2 cycles. Oops, come on. And I guess, like, sure, I'll take this. That's cool to me. And put that up there, save the damage. Boom. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're in this.
Beautiful.
If you,
right, well, I think have an easy turn.
Oh yeah, because I just need to do 10 damage, which I can just do that.
Yeah.
As long as you don't lose any armor.
Yeah, we'll have to. I mean,
yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe that you will lose some armor. I'm not sure.
Patch self. So I'll gain 5. Or whoops, not 5 damage. I need armor. 3.
Yeah.
And 1. Perfect. Okay, and then I've got 2 left, and I'm going to... I'm going to Caustic Tincture off your Hand of Execution.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 1, and I'm going to Tea of Discussion to heal Overtoad for...
Nice.
2.
2, okay. Boom.
Alright, sweet. And that's my turn. So, first thing happens is... Cataclysm.
Yep.
I don't know why my brain keeps thinking the evocation stack. We just this card back then.
Oh, gosh.
Rain of Steel. Oh, we haven't seen this yet. Add 2 armor to Calebrena and oh no. And each hand. So 2 armor on Calebrena.
Oh dang.
And each hand.
Oh my gosh, and you just get you take a massive hit.
Yeah.
And who has the most
The
health?
character with the most remaining health in the current squad take X plus 1 P, where X is equal to your max RAM. So...
Dang, and that's Calamity.
Yeah, Calamity is... well, her armor is gone.
Her armor is bye-bye. Yeah, because she just taken a 10 hit. Wow. We just literally traded.
Logan, the dream.
Dude, that was going to be so good. Oh.
The dream.
Dang.
Dangerously compromised.
And I'm trying to
force
think of
field pops off. Gosh, we were right there.
We're so close. Yeah, so she needs 12 more damage.
Alright.
Dang.
Alright, so now I've gotta do everything else. So Vortices comes in, highest health. is gonna be Calamity. Deconstructions, Kadama. Suspension. And then she shares, this gets plus 1A from the mutation, so she takes 2. Dang. And then she's gonna malfactor 6. She can't do that, so she loses her healing stack and gets this. Man, we are getting raked over the coals big time.
Yeah, this is not good.
Temporal hardening, yeah, Calebrena is rallied big time. Okay, so this is 1 for each of their attached. It gets plus 1, but then minus 1.
Oh, I maybe should have taken more damage.
So this is just gonna take 1, gain an armor here, shuffle it back in. All right, and you're up, Logan.
Dang. Okay, we'll see what happens here. So. Yeah, like, I guess the biggest, I'm trying to think about what's going to be the biggest amount of damage I do. Like, I guess that, because it's 1, that's 5, 7, so 8, so that's just not, I don't have enough to hit a defrag this turn, so maybe I do. Scrap and Weld is a bit irrelevant at the moment. I could give you totems. What's in here? Oh, there's Ferocious Bite.
Well, the totems are all patch self, so...
Yeah, so I can put them on me, and then...
Yeah. Oh, and then I can pass stuff to you, so you can use them.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, because the thing is, I feel like Ferocious Bite is a good return. Kind of, in this situation.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could put...
Well,
can I look through your stacks?
Yeah, oh yeah, do it. The other thing is I can just do armor up and scrap and weld, like, and then that, just rocket crush. Like, that is... The thing is that's good about that is that keeps then more armor out. Maybe that's probably a better overall turn, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, well, and you can always put a totem down, EXE it off, and get the ram back. So
yeah. Yeah, because the totems, yeah, that's a good point, because it gives me more next turn. So I'll throw that there. That's there, and then I'll put another one up. So that's 2.
Well, and you could do that this turn if you wanted. But yeah, I think Ferocious Biting Calebrena is...
Yeah, and then Ferocious Biting 2, 3, 4. So that leaves me with 3. Yeah.
So she takes...
Throw another 3 on her.
It's gonna be so awesome if we do this.
I know. Dude, it's gonna be crazy. And then I guess I'll just, like, I might as well just Rocket Crush.
So she has 17. So 7 more damage.
And I'll just Rocket Crush for the sake of it. Because that's just using RAM and does another 2.
Another 2. Okay,
yeah.
Sweet.
And then, yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's the end of it. Okay.
And we're gonna hit overload.
I know. But just a little bit here.
She's at 19. We need 5 damage.
Yeah, I know.
I can do 4 from Folded Steel.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm probably there has to be something else. Okay, so now I need to take the big one, the Diamond Ear. Oh dear. Deal X to the gripped character in the current squad with the lowest. So there's no gripped characters. If you have no gripped characters, the current squad takes 3 to everybody. Okay, so 3 to everybody, right?
Yeah, so you just get base dropped.
Yep, 3 to everybody. So that does kill our good man Tonkor.
Oh, dude.
That's okay, though. I think maybe it's interesting for sure. Tonkor's done, so these then go... These all just crash with him. That's pretty wild. Are these not stacking? I don't know what they're... Wow, they're not stacking. There we go. Boom. Okay. And now the hand's gonna grip. So it's gonna go to target highest. Oh, she.
Oh, you gotta follow with Scrapper, yeah.
Yep, Scrapper falls in with.
Oh, this might be it though.
So highest health character is. Hold on, what do we got here?
Overtoad.
So, yeah, Overtoad still 2. She's at 3.
3 and 3.
And Overtoad is at 5.
It's 5.
So Overtoad. Uh-oh.
Oh no, you're not. This disassembly isn't gonna kill you.
Yeah. Target character takes 2. Doesn't match the top. No, it doesn't match the brands. No. Takes 2 and cycles. So cycles 1. Takes 2. So I can't take the Malefactor because that would then kill me. So I do gotta swap out. Oh my gosh, we're hanging on. Here we go.
You got the sweet healing stack with Hand of Execution.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Dang, dude. We're hanging on. Okay, you got this. You can end it, I think. You have 10. Right, that's the end for me.
I have 10 RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hold on. So, 19. So, I need 5. And I can definitely just Folded Steel. Which will deal 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
So, I need to deal... Oh, I have Jab in this stack, right?
I think you do. Right?
Can I get to it? Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Calebrena.
What?
Okay, so hold on. Okay, so first of all, Folded for damage on her, so she needs 1 more damage.
Right, that's it.
So Kadama is stunned. I can reset, but I can't. But I've got Decode underneath, and I think I've got 1 less RAM that I need to get through to it.
Yeah, because it would be.
Oh, you know what I can't do though? We'll win in the same way, Logan. It'll be great. We're gonna Winds of Purity off. Either or, it doesn't matter. Let's get this one off. Oh, that's not gonna work either.
Yeah, were you thinking? Yeah, because Glitch Pack is.
No, it's just I'm just 1 RAM short. Any way I try and do it.
Wait, even when you burn treasure cache?
Well, she's suspended, and Hand of Misdirection doesn't let me use EXEs. Oh, no. Wait. We're good. Brilliant. Okay, so here's what we do. We're gonna retcon a little bit because we could have won.
Yeah, because I think
we can win. You know what? This is fair.
I think this works. I think it works.
All right, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna Winds of Purity off Hand of Misdirection instead.
Yep. Perfect.
And then we can reset with Trim the line. Then we'll do Pop Treasure Cache to get a Virtual RAM.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna spend the Virtual RAM and 1, 2, 3 to decode.
And then jab.
And then jab.
Boom. I knew it. There's a way. Yes! We did it! Yo,
gosh,
these games are crazy. Man. So close.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I would have. There's no way I would have survived my next turn.
No, me neither.
Like, I don't.
I think you're in genuine trouble.
Yeah.
I had maybe 1 more turn, but yeah, next turn, like you were gone. So.
Like maybe I could have killed. I'm trying to think. I guess I would have. Yeah, I just would have had to run through this. I could have right. I could have gone literally 2 and defrag for 2. That would have maybe been it. That would have been the move.
That was good though.
That was so
fun.
good.
Gosh, those mutations made it exciting.
Holy cow. No, I love that. Yeah, we barely. That was like very, very close. I feel like. Very, very close. Yes,
thanks, Jack.
We did it.
So good.
Oh my gosh. This is a great stream, dude. We're at 2 hours and 50 minutes, Matt.
Yeah, man, 3-hour stream, ready to go. So good.
It was amazing. It was so amazing. Yeah.
All right.
Dang.
Well, I think we should sign off. That was epic. I think we definitely showcased Calebrena.
We did.
In a great
We
way.
thoroughly showcased Calebrena.
We just had a really good time.
Oh, this is a blast, and like, it's so cool to see these mechanics in action, right? Like for so long, I think about how we wanted to having stuff that like moves cards around, and it has such an immense stack manipulation, and this has that. Yeah. Oh, excellent. Well, as always, this is a blast.
Just a ticket.
This is great.
That's cool. All right, man. Awesome. Well, we'll touch base tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Well, actually,
have a good night.
4th of July.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yes.
Gosh, we're almost there at our time zone.
Yes. So enjoy the long weekend.
If you're in the U.S., have an amazing holiday.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And good questions, too. This is awesome. See ya.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye, all.